Good morning. Hey, this is Chic from Chic Speaks. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Class is in session. Let's talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. I got to catch up with you all. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Please hit the like button as you come on in. Come on in. Hit the like button. Marie says, good morning. Good morning, Marie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Raining. She says, good morning, Chic in chat. Hello, hello. Lakeisha says, Grand Rising Chic Speaks. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Yesterday was a break from the garden. So this morning I've just been trying to just get caught up on some things as far as updates from yesterday. My own, just want to talk about just updates or whatever pertaining to my own personal situation. So I want to talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I hope y'all got time. I got time today. I hope y'all got time. I want to talk about it. I just finished listening to Judge Fifi's live from yesterday and her just talking about how court went with I guess for champagne or whatever. So I got a little more insight pertaining to that situation as well as Tosh's situation. So yeah, we just want to kind of bring it all together. We want to bring it all together. Good morning, Fifi. I just finished listening to you live yesterday when I called my mom yesterday. She was like, oh, I was just listening to Fifi. I called her before I did my live and child, she was trying to listen to yours. So I've I listened to that this morning to get caught up on how yesterday went. So you did a nice like overview on how that went. Um, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. She's exhausting. I hope you did get rest. Yesterday was refreshing for me to kind of have a break from the garden with just thinking of doing something else. I did a fitness video. And then I did my first live on my other channel. So yesterday was a good day to take, to kind of woosah. So today I wanted to just come back and talk with you all because yes, I'm still gonna be talking, y'all. I'm just gonna be moving differently, but I'm gonna still be talking. So y'all come on in here, hit the like button for me. It don't cost you a dang thing. Just hit the like button for me. Rainy says, greeting all honor students. Greeting, greeting. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, Jen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Raining. If you can, please watch my likes for me, please. I want to try to keep the show going. Y'all, please hit the like button. Come on in here. TNT says, good morning to all of you lovelies. Good morning. Judge Fifi says, what? Okay. Mama Chic tune in. Yes, child. She be tapped in. She be tapped in. You, Tosh Mob. Yes, my mama be tapped in. So, yes, she was like, listen, I'm listening to Judge Fifi. I said, okay, I got to get caught up. Yes, Joya Keys, morning. Just says, yes, I did get some rest. That's great. Happy to hear that. Rhoda says, hey, Chic. Hey, Rhoda. Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're keeping the conversation going to the contrary of what they may want to take place over there in Hawaii. But we're going to still talk about it because they can't shut us up. And as I've said, and Fifi said yesterday, we can talk about her without even showing anything because a thing is a thing. No matter what day of the week is, what photo you got, a thing is a thing. When you know, you know. And guess what? We know. We know what the deal is. We know what the deal is. I don't need a backdrop to talk about what the deal is. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to get into some things. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to get into some things. Yes. So when I last talked with you all, I don't know, child. It was maybe over the weekend. What's today? Wednesday? Maybe Monday. I don't know. I told you all that I had gotten hit with a second strike on my channel. So I was up to 2 strikes. So child, just in case you don't know, with content creation, it's a 3 strike you out type situation. So 2 strikes is the most I've ever had. So both of them I rebutted. The first strike, I saw it Saturday night. I immediately rebutted it. It was a strike for copyright. So just wasn't really much detail. It was just a couple of little minutes from 2 videos. But YouTube was like, oh, we'll just give you 1 strike, but it's 2 videos. Don't understand the rationale behind that, but okay, I did a rebuttal for both. Then on Sunday, y'all know I went in, I just blacked out on her and talked about her in a different kind of way that I normally do on that Sunday. So then Sunday night, I seen a second strike for that particular video, but I didn't use any content or nothing like that for her to, talk about any copyright. But my thumbnail, I had a picture of them like my other videos, but she said that the photo was stolen. Mind you, the photo it came from the internet but it was stolen, so I rebutted that. So here's the thing. Quickly, within 24 hours, yesterday, I saw an email from YouTube regarding that rebuttal of the photo with them saying that one would be denied and that the strike would sit. But though the ones dealing with the copyright, it's still radio silence on that. So I found that to be quite interesting, that they came back and said, okay, well, the one with the photo, yeah, well, we'll just make that one stick. Because they didn't, I guess it wasn't a whole lot to be said about that one. So, okay. The photo one, I was like, okay, whatever. But the copyright one, now that's the one, listen, y'all gonna have to tell me something because I reviewed the content just like anybody else on the internet that do reaction channels and review content. So y'all need to talk to me. That one, they still have that one under review. When I check the status of that one, it shows, let me see, because the status is still, let me see. It's okay. So the photo one was rejected. They kept that one as is. The one with the copyright ones from September 7th, there were 2 on that day. Those ones, the status says it's been forwarded. So it's under review. And I think it's under review because they know good damn well there was no violation there. It was me reviewing the content. So it's showing that it's under review. So those ones are under review. So if I can at least even get that one reversed and then just have the one child, I would take that. I would take that. So want to give you guys the update on that. So I'm just being real strategic with how I move over here while I'm dealing with the strike situation, because listen, that content isn't the only type of content I cover on here, to the contrary of what anybody may say or think. When you know, you know. So I have like a whole lot of videos. I have over 400 videos on my channel. I just started posting her in July. So so the bulk of my videos isn't even related to that content. That's just my videos as of late, and probably maybe 60% of my videos as of late, because I do other types of videos as well. So that's that on that. So getting into Judge Fifi and what she had to say in regards to yesterday and the court situation. I felt champagne when she talked about this woman have bought a whole nother 30 days of my life, because now there's a new court date for, I believe, October 16th. That is crazy. How you the one starting ish, summoning people for court and stuff, but you ain't even got your stuff together. Ain't no way, if she was serious about what the hell she said she's serious about, she should have been ill prepared for court with having whatever evidence to back whatever her claims are. That makes no sense. But someone in Fifi's comments said they felt like maybe She did that to bide herself more time to be able to try to come up with some evidence, because she knows that Champagne is on the internet and maybe she can kind of get some evidence, because she ain't got no evidence. That's the thing. She don't have evidence. So that's why it's good for when somebody's coming at you with something, you speak up and you fight it, because sometimes people will just kind of throw something and see if it stick, and in hopes that you're not going to fight it. So she did not have evidence. So therefore, judge was like, okay, well, you need to come back with your evidence 30 days. But she still ain't gonna have no evidence. I don't believe Champagne gonna even give her any evidence. She's not gonna have evidence. So she's gonna be looking crazy when she go to that court in October pertaining to the situation. And it seems like Champagne is likely probably going to have to physically show up there, because this is the day where you're supposed to bring all your receipts, whatever. It seems like, listen, Champagne was ready. The Prune just wasn't ready. Odd enough, given that she the one put all this in motion. She was not ready. But okay, October 16th, whoever's ready is going to show in court that day. And that's going to be the person who's going to come out on top. I believe that that woman is not going to have, she's not going to have what she needs to have to prove her case. And so I just got the understanding of when Tosh, was saying deny. So it's my understanding now that, because I hadn't been caught up on a lot of the content between me putting my own out, Judge Fifi putting hers out, Tosh putting hers out. Like a lot of times our, things would kind of overlap. So I just got the understanding from listening to Judge Fifi's channel that the restraining order that she put out there on Tosh was denied because Tosh is not physically there. Like, child, what we doing this for? She ain't even here. She ain't even, what's she gonna say, boo, while she live on YouTube? And that's supposed to, what we doing? What we doing? So I'm glad they was able to see through that. Champagne feels like the only reason why hers was temporarily approved is because of the relationship, being that she's still legally Adonis, the Prune's ex-husband's wife. So she feel like, okay, that's why they probably kept this one in place. But still, she don't have any evidence to support why she feels like she needs to have a restraining order. It's crazy. It defies all common sense, all logic. I feel like this person is just literally trying to fight for her life, and she's just doing all that she can to try to create distractions, to try to create this narrative that people are out to get her, when in actuality, we are out here making commentary on the effed up stuff that she does and puts out on the internet, and that she's not used to someone challenging her for until as of late. She's spazzing because it's like, what do you mean? This is what I've been doing. This is what I do. This is how I make my living. So, what do you mean you have something to say about? Y'all know it's crazy when you type in that YouTube channel and you get like 10 different other pages that react to that channel before you get to the person whose channel it is. I just took notice of that because I would go out there because I would put it in to see what the latest content would be put out there. The last time I did a search, like a couple of days ago, it was so many different people's pages that came up before theirs. I'm like, damn. In the words of Champagne, damn, ma'am, damn. Like, what the, like, that's crazy that when you type in that name, y'all try it, test it out, put that channel name in. Y'all finna have to sift through a whole bunch of other people, a whole lot of other content creators before you get to that actual channel. What is that about? You ain't nobody else channel like that where you got a plethora of other people doing content on it to where, so is that, so y'all, is it safe to say that these other channels are more popular? Because does it come up in the order of popularity? Are y'all trying to tell me that my channel, VP channel, Tosh Mob channel, anybody else channel is more popular than theirs? with their own name. Y'all help me understand how this works, because they ain't the first one. They ain't the second, third. Y'all got to go down. Try it out. Test that ish out. Test it out. You will see what I'm talking about. And I'm like, this is crazy, because I've never done that for someone's channel before, and I get all these other things to come up before it. So that lets me know too that there's something going on with them that people are not here for, and people have something to say. And it also lets me know that's how many people that she's going to be trying to fight against, because people have opinion. We're entitled to these opinions, regardless if their opinions that you like or not. You will drive yourself insane trying to regulate what somebody's opinion is about you. Where they do that at? When I first came on YouTube early on in like the early like 2020, 21, I was covering celebrity content. I was covering celebrity content. I ain't never had no issues with nobody. And y'all, I was covering the actual celebrities. So y'all know it's a way that I go about doing it. If y'all didn't catch my live from yesterday on my new channel, go check it out. Check out how I cover that story. That's what the fuck I do. That is how I do it. I come with receipts. I show documented evidence. It's nothing I'm just pulling out my ass. It's like legit. This is the shit that's being printed off the press, and I am reviewing it. Her channel is no different. I have the channel in the background. I have the video in the background. So this lets me know, which I already knew, this is just her. This is just her. It's not me. It's not any of you or anybody else. This is just her not liking the fact that somebody has an opinion about her and how she moves. Everybody, hell, people come in my comments and got an opinion about me and how I move, and got all these damn expectations of me. Don't know where the F they getting them from, but they got their own expectations of me. That's fine, because that's your personal opinion. And you know what I do that more often than not? I just let it fly. You know, if it don't apply, let it fly. I don't delete the comment. Sometimes I may read it, depends, or I may read some of it and leave it alone, but I just let it sit there, because people are entitled to their opinion. If I'm going to come on here and give my opinion, I have to respect the fact that other people are also going to have an opinion too. Child, that's just damn common sense. Judge Fifi said that's why we don't use her videos or pics, only sound sheet. Right. That's why, like, that's what I've been learning. That's why I mentioned, like, she's even going as far as thumbnails. And you say you went ahead and, handled your business with that. But she's really petty, but that's okay, because the Lord don't bless no mess. She over there spazzing. I already been saying she ain't sleeping. Nobody in the world can convince me that she's sleeping, because I know she's not, because she's moving like somebody who not living right. She's not living right. So she's just chaotic. How many of y'all caught the live the other night? Was that maybe Monday night with on Tosh page, and myself and Fifi were on the panel, and Tosh was, we were on our own looking at the live that she had going on. And she was even just showing her ass to her husband, who was in the kitchen cooking up a meal. Now, child, don't ask me what the fuck he was cooking. And if I want a plate, no, I don't want no plate. I don't know what that is. But anyway, regardless, he was in the kitchen trying to do something. But y'all, the way that she acted, so ungrateful, disrespectful, embarrassed that man on Beyonce's internet with that meal. Child, the way her face looked when she ate that plate of rice. First of all, who just eating some white rice? But listen, anyway, she put her some white rice on the plate, the bowl, whatever. Went to take a bite. Child, the way she twisted her face up. I said, that rice must not be cooked. It must be grainy. She kept putting the phone on mute as she would talk to him about trying to understand what had happened, what went wrong with the rice. Oh my God, it was an entire mess. But the point is, this man was in the kitchen cooking, and it's a way with how you do things. Now, I still don't damn feel sorry for his goddamn dirty ass. I still don't feel sorry for him. But the point I want to make is that she had this different type of energy. Her energy was off because it was just after she had went on Fifi's page and showed her behind. And she was mad. She was embarrassed. She was in her feelings. She got caught with her drawers down. Like she felt a way about draws down, figure of speech, but she felt a way about being outed. So she was in her feelings, and he was catching the smoke. He was catching the smoke. He was catching all the strays. She was like, I'm not eating that. I'm going downstairs to the mini mart and buy me some chicken. And so she went and bought her some food and said she made the other kids eat the food that wasn't good enough for her. He still made a plate for her and put it on the table. So I'm looking at everybody's plate. I'm like, well, who plate is that? Because the Prune already said she wasn't effing with that. So why are you making her a plate? She didn't already told you how she felt. So he put her plate on the table, y'all. She sat down. She took a couple of bites, and then she said, I'm going to eat it later. Next thing you know, she all talking about she got to take this damn shower. Oh, my God, the way I cracked the hell up. Then she left that plate right there. And then the kids was over there. One of the boys was just putting salt and shit on this damn food. Y'all, listen. So listen, I can still come out here and talk about it, and I ain't even got it. Because listen, I know what the hell I saw, and I'm going to comment on what I saw. And you straight disrespected your white king to the world on your channel, and it just wasn't called for. It wasn't called for. But this is just how she just, it's like if she's not happy, nobody else can be happy. And it's just like, so she go call herself taking a shower. He trying to make it do what it do, make sure the kids eat, holding the baby, man the camera. People, I guess, in the comments talking about shower. What you mean shower? I guess they try to say she don't be taking no shower. What you talking about, Chris? Blue shirt, what you talking about? So he reading the comments, y'all, but y'all know he mumble. You barely hear him, so he ain't got no bass in his voice. So he ain't getting with the people like how you might see her, you hear her get with the people. Next thing you know, I see her comment. I said, damn, I think that's her. She talking about, well, did you tell them I take 10 showers a day? I said, not her, trying to relay messages in the chat to him. Ain't she supposed to be in the water? What is going on? So he talking about, well, I did tell him did you take baths? Oh my God. Next thing you know, she come out and you just hear her going ham. Some people caught the screen record because, of course, we already knew this video was going to come down, because anytime that she's, getting out of however she wants us to really see her as, video coming down. But y'all, people be with the quick draw. I didn't really care in that moment to be trying to save recording. I think Tosh saved it. Somebody else had it. I seen posted. I haven't even seen Tosh even post it, but somebody else got it out there. So y'all can probably find it. But listen, child, she came in and was like, so you ain't gonna tell them that I'm the cleanest person you know? I don't know. Listen, sometimes he be like, listen, sometimes I'm with these lies, babe, but sometimes I just can't do it. And I guess that was one of them he couldn't do. I guess that was one he could not do, but she was like, you ain't gonna tell him I'm the cleanest person you know. That's all I do. How many showers I take a day? Because he was like, he all quiet. Well, Prune, I mean, I did tell him that, you were currently taking a shower, and that with your anxiety, that I think it's calming for you, because the kids are the same way and they like to be in the water a lot too. She spazzed, and he was like, well, I didn't want to highlight and feed into the negative. Child, she went off. We already knew when that live went off, it was going to be on and popping. But before it even ended, I think some people was hearing cries in the background. So I didn't hear her crying, but some people were like, I think she crying. But he ended up kind of quickly just ending the live. But she a trip. She make your nerves bad. She make your nerves bad. Oh, I know that man nerves shot. Them kids nerves shot. Everybody nerves shot. She makes your nerves bad. But I'm just like, this one, like I know this man tapped out. I don't care what nobody say. This man, this man is tapped out. Virtuous says, I saw her channel last night. First time the algorithm could have kept that one. Listen, right? We can't, sometimes we wish we can control what come up in this algorithm, but baby, baby, crazy, crazy, y'all. She was on one. And I knew it was stemming from her getting caught showing her behind on Judge Fifi's channel. And the thing that we was confused about is, ma'am, you know Fifi live on the internet. You know what she do. You know her better than most of us. I didn't even know who Fifi was until she, the Prune did the interview with Tasha K, and Fifi's name started coming up. I did a live. Fifi came over here, introduced herself. But Queen of Receipts, you was damn near about to pay her when you were supposed to pay her to get you some receipts to do whatever, but you don't go and check to see if she on live before you call and get it started. You set yourself up. You did that to yourself. So she was feeling real crazy and foolish because she liked to believe that she is the smartest. She is the smartest person around. But in that moment, she looked like the slowest person because everybody like, how you not think that it's a good chance you calling this person and they're on, like, how do you not think about that? Look at God. and Fifi said she was about to end her live. She was about to get off of her live before those calls came in. But somebody came in and she was like, okay, I'm going to stay on here a little longer. And next thing you know, the phone started ringing. It was meant for her to stay on that live. I'm all about signs. It was meant for her to stay on that live. Praise God that she did. And the Prune was not expecting, for whatever damn reason, for her to be on live and for all of that to be recorded. There is nothing that she can say or do to combat that. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fifi has the receipts courtesy of the Prune for being harassed. Now, where are your receipts for being harassed? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Don't tell some of it. Tell all of it. Tell all of it. Don't tell some of it. Tell all of it. Tell all of it. Amanda said, Judge Fifi channel was behind that call on your live. I have figured it all now. Dana is coming for me hard. Child, nobody don't give. Dana listen. Dana, I guess Dana feeling herself since she didn't elevate it from showing teeth to her whole face. Because remember, Rose was just showing teeth. So now we get a whole mug. We get a whole face. So, child, these folks right here. I'm so happy. And like I say, I feel like everything happens for a reason. I have been wanting to kind of do some other type of content. It had, been, suggestions have been made as far as me having this backup channel. So I'm like, when I got that, second strike, I'm like, bet, don't talk about it, be about it. I'm about to get it on and popping. I'm about to go do what it do. And that's what I'm doing. So I got my whole second channel that's just completely unrelated to what I got going on over here because I don't want the lines to cross. I want to keep it separately. So therefore, whatever pops off over here, it doesn't impact the other channel because it's completely a different type of content, different type of vibe. So I'm keeping it separate. So you guys can follow whichever ones you want, one or the other, both, whatever. Listen, I have two platforms. I have She Speaks, this platform, my main platform. This is my larger one. This is the monetized platform. And then I have She Speaks on it. And that's my new platform. And that's going to be celebrity news, viral moments. It's going to be reactions and things like that. But it's going to be about pretty much everybody can get it in that environment over there. But yes, it's pretty much what I did before for a couple of years. And I did enjoy that. I just kind of moved around, but listen, that's a whole different, that's a vibe over there too. So definitely check me out over there. Check out my first video that I did post reviewing the singer actor Tyrese court situation. I even came across, child, some court documents that I stumbled across right before the live that I went over in that live. So definitely, if you want to know what's really going on, check that live out, because I got into it. And that's what I do when I do cover the a lot of my content, the celebrity content. I really get to digging, and that's why I show a lot of different like receipts and things like that to support what it is that I'm saying. That's what I do when I cover my my celebrity content. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out over there. But over here, child, Virtuous says, wait, Dana coming for you, Amanda. What did you do? Toya says, I got blocked yesterday because that bad wench compared herself to our Lord Jesus Christ. I went off. Oh, well, she really crossed the line with that statement. When you say you blacked out, Toya, you said, wait, what you not gonna do? What you not gonna listen? Right after my video with her, me having it on Saturday, talking about she was claiming to be a Christian, that was when my strikes came. So maybe that's kind of her Achilles heel when you talk to her about the Lord, you know, and when you check her on her contradictory behaviors. Because, child, that night is when I had those strikes. Sure was. It was that night. I'm like, oh well, it is what it is. Amanda said, victorious woman, as I am on the Prune Dana channel, and I won't quit. Listen. Judge Fifi says, Amanda, yes, I know it was a scare tactic. She would be a part of the report too. Like, you can get it too. You can get it too, Mod. You can get it too. Judge Fifi says, me and Champagne and Tosh are the only ones with evidence. My. Praise God. Praise God, Pink. The girl says that Fifi, yes, report Chanel too. I felt she had something to do with that man calling and threatening you. Wow. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Chanel. I've been hearing her name, but I don't know her. You know, I don't have any opinions of her or her content like that. She's just another name that I've heard kind of thrown out there in this whole mess. Blue said, CCs can get in trouble for false strikes too. Glad you are not taking it lying. Content creators can get in trouble for false strikes too. Glad you are not taking it lying down. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. But yes, I'm glad they're still researching that one. They didn't come back with the quick draw with the thumbnail one. I felt like, you know, with the thumbnail one, I'm like, okay, whatever. I just want to go ahead and rebut it anyway. So I did. They came back and said, okay, that one sticks, fine. But baby, y'all need to tell me something about them other two, because that's what I've been doing since July. So what's the deal with these two versus the other ones? And you all, these videos that the Prune flag, they're from July, like they're old videos compared to like the content that I've been putting out there on them. They're the older videos. So it's like, what? Make it make sense. So yes, they need to go ahead, roll their sleeves up and go ahead and research and try to figure out if there's any violations, because I feel like if they really look, they would see like, wow, there's nothing wrong. This person is reviewing this content that you put out there like anybody else. So I'm hoping, I'm prayerful that they'll come back, give me my 2 videos back so I can get my views back, get my money back, and then take that strike off, and then it'll just be the one there. And again, the strikes will sit for 90 days. 90 days. Addison says, so she trying to get Champagne to say something wrong. Yep, she trying. And Champagne's like, listen, I'm not going for it. Amanda says Diana Coleman was Chanel on Fifi live as she come for me, and yesterday she come for Champagne. Virtuous says, oh, okay, now makes sense, Amanda. I remember that name. So y'all, it's a lot going on. Be vigilant out here. Be vigilant out here. I'm just doing the best I can to kind of stay in front of things, to move with intent, to be proactive with some things. So yes, I will still come out here. I want to definitely come today and talk to you all because I didn't talk to you all any yesterday about any of this. So I still want to, have the conversation, keep you all abreast of what's going on with me, what's going on with this channel, talk about what's going on with the other channels. I enjoy collaborating with the with the ladies about what's going on. Y'all let me know in the comments. I can drop the link. I haven't done it in a while. To let me know if you want to come on my stage and speak on anything or provide an opinion. It's not something I do a lot over here. But you can let me know if you do want me to drop the link, if you want to come up on the stage and voice your opinion, because it's a lot. Let me see. Give me one moment. Let me see. Copy. Okay, I went ahead and dropped it. I don't do this very often, you all, with me just kind of doing it the way I normally do it. It allows for me to better keep everything flowing. Because, child, y'all know these longs can be long enough. It's a whole part-time job, especially when I'm reviewing content. So, so I just try to, just kind of keep it going as quickly as I can. But if you do want to come up here and speak on anything, opening the floor for you all to do that today. So just, hit the link and I will see you backstage. I have it on subscriber mode. It's live on a subscriber mode. So hopefully that'll kind of minimize, any, the trolls. But Amanda said Champagne charges have been not postponed. That's why Champagne defended Rose of Fifi. She another Messy and Chanel. Wow. Judge Fifi say, hey, everyone coming in the live of Rose calling and threatening me is still up, and Rose is mad about that. Brave says, good morning, Chic. I also feel that the Prune lied regarding the timeline of the physical altercation between her and Champagne. She made it seem like it was recent when in actuality it was years ago. That is crazy. That is crazy. I hope that when Champagne brings her receipts in October when she go to her hearing or whatever, I hope they call her on that to ask her why she made it seem like it was something recent. I really hope that they challenge her and they ask her those tough questions. Educated Humble says, Chic, my husband, an attorney, and he said that the Prune cannot win this case. Champagne was summoned to court because of the complexity of their relationship and children being involved. Great to hear that. Thank you for sharing, Educated and Humble. I appreciate that. Highly Favored said, good morning, Chic. Wondering what would be happening if the Prune would have never surfaced the internet. Oh, my goodness. The world would be a different place. It would be so different. It would be so different if that were the case, because, baby, the way she done tap dance on so many people's nerves, want to throw rocks, hide her hand, and then play the victim. And when it's the whole thing, it's always been about people coming out, sharing their opinion about the things that they were seeing them put out there that they felt the way about. Like, people are entitled to their opinion, no differently from either one of them. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You can't run around trying to control the narrative, control someone's opinion because it's not favorable for you. Like, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. But this is what she does. This is what she does. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's 134 of you here. Have you hit the like button? Please hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. Judge Fifi said, I said last night, nobody have to defend me but me. I stand alone. Exactly. That's what it's about. But everybody don't have that mindset. She feels like she needs a bunch of people to fight for. And remember, so Fifi, you were saying it was siblings and things playing on your phone, blacking out and spazzing out. coming off of, I know on my channel, I was just talking about how I felt like her sister, her family, her siblings, and them didn't rock with her because she never talks about them. So I think what she did was she just came up with some mess and got it going and went and fueled them to just show that, oh, okay, yeah, they here around when they weren't. Like typically, y'all think about it. Anytime if you say you got siblings and there's conflict, if there's somebody going against you, typically, regardless of whatever issues y'all got going, you're going to band together. You're going to come together. That was no different. They only was able to go off of what she was telling them. So she reached out to them, lit a flame under them. They got hyped, and that's what happened. But I don't believe that she told the truth about anything. I think she just boosted them up. They went to her defense, and then now it's back to normal. It's back to normal. So she was just trying to just send a message like, oh, my siblings do got my back, but really, do they got your back on truth, or it doesn't have to be based on lies? Because she's out here lying. No one has done anything to her. No one has done anything to her. And I bet you they don't even follow it, because if they followed her content, they would even know better. They ain't looking at her stuff because they know she be on some extra stuff. They know she thinks she damn Queen Sheba. They know. Brave fan said, I agree, educated and humble. Prune doesn't have enough evidence to prove that Champagne is a threat to her or her children. Educated and humble said, my husband said Champagne can turn around and sue Prune for defamation of character and emotional abuse and distress. Well, I hope Champagne see this. Fifi, if you talk to her, because I think that if she lied on anybody and it went that far, I think that's exactly what they need to do. Virtuous says, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Jeff Sheepy said, it's not dropped. Amanda Court is continued. Yeah, it's not dropped. They just continued it to October 16th. Fifi showed some paperwork on that. So it's just an extension for them to kind of get their ducks in a row, get their receipts together, and bring it. I'm pretty sure Champagne had all her stuff ready. Why the Prune didn't have hers ready? That just lets you know she just playing. She ain't have nothing. She just felt like, well, I guess, okay, so let's go back to her. They say she reached out to Suki, and that's how she got her guidance in life on how to move from they said there was a TikTok that she removed where she said she sought out advice from Suki for whatever reason. And Suki just said, oh, I slapped those restraining orders on them. I guess Suki didn't go into the part of saying, oh, well, I also supported with my receipts. I don't know, because it makes no sense why she wouldn't have had her receipts with her for this court date. But as someone said, she ain't got nothing, so she's hoping she can buy time to try to get these receipts. And I don't feel like she's going to have them. She's not going to have them. She's not going to have no more than what she currently has. And if whatever she feels like she has right now today isn't good enough, then I don't feel like she's going to get anything more that's going to be stronger. Pearl says, Sheik, did you realize she added her government name to her channel name? I think that's to make sure she's able to strike the channels that use her government name. YouTube controls her sad. I saw that. And I was wondering, like, what's this about? Is she trying to distinguish this being, from her and the blue shirt? But I saw that. So yeah, I remember, over the weekend we voted, we got our new name. So it's not going to be using her name anymore. Really, I'm really thinking about really not even wanting to even use the children's name anymore. I had, the idea of just referencing them by numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, because by the numbers of age. But I really don't even just want to reference anything pertaining to just names, government names with them anymore over there. But that's just where I'm at. I'm tired of her. I am tired of her, but I still got my opinion. I'm still going to come out here and share my opinion. I'm just going to do it in the most strategic way as possible. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sweet fragrance. Good morning. Pearl said he cooked hard rice, hamburgers, and peanut butter gravy. Oh, that's what that was. Because I was like, what is that? with no seasoning. Don't forget that. Listen, the kid I seen number one like going ham with that salt. Tosh Ma was like, easy on the salt, baby, easy on the salt. I said it seemed like he's trying to add some flavor to it. He's like, listen, Tosh, I know what I'm doing over here. Let me do what I need to do to get through this experience. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Oh my God, it was so funny. Amanda says, Fifi, okay, really, I don't watch champagne. Sue says, hey, Chic in chat, hello, hello. And Judge Fifi said, man, I'm gonna put the document in members. So y'all, Fifi got her members. I think she said was 99 cents or something. I don't know, but she got her members popping. I'm still I'm still working on my stuff, but she got her members popping. So check out her members. If you want to see them receipts, because my mama was like, oh, I might need to get the membership so I can see what Fifi talking about. So yes, if y'all want to see more than what she's putting on her main channel, check out her members, her members channel. I guess join the club, y'all. Join the club. Brave says she stated in her live that her cutting her hair and moving was the result of a manic episode. It's evidence that she has mental health issues and is mentally disturbed. Child, we got all kinds of evidence for that. But that's just, something else to support the argument, something else to add in the write-up. Addison said peanut butter gravy, gross. I didn't even know that was a thing. I was looking at it. I was close up on the screen like, now what you call that now? What is that? Oh my goodness. The Prune was like, listen, I'm going downstairs to get me something. She straight ate that, whatever. Let let 3 and 4 have some, and she made 1 and 2 eat what Blue Shirt made. Yes, she did. She made 1 and 2 eat strictly what Blue Shirt. She was eating. Listen, child. I said, "Ooh, she dirty. You dirty dog. She dirty." She was like, "I ain't eating that. They can eat that. I'm not eating that. I eat it later. I'm about to go take a shower. I'm about to go hit some water." That's what she said, y'all. That is what she said. Fragrance says, let's see, the Prune better stay with that white man because no black man with good sense will put up with her behavior. I'm just saying, no, not at all. Not at all. And the fact that he was damn dealing with it, coming up with excuses for it, you can tell he was bothered by it. You can tell, but he was just trying to keep his cool. He does a better job with not losing it on the camera. She just spaz out wherever. He does a better job with trying to kind of control what goes, on camera. Because remember, it's a brand. She spazzes and then get pissed off later when the brand get effed up. And he's like, okay, well, if you keep your ish together, we don't have to have all these problems and have to do damage control. Try to keep it together. So he definitely does a better job with keeping his emotions together. But we all can agree that he can do a better job with just standing up to her, letting her know when she's been rude and disrespectful, because it was people in her comments like, child, like, why are you being rude like that? Like, people were not here for how she was treating him, because a lot of people over there, they rock with him. They're there for him. You got some that rock with both of them, but there are some that are like, they like him. She all right, but they really like him. But they were not here for the energy she was giving him, given that he had came from work and got in the kitchen and cooked, and that's how she wanted to act. They did not appreciate that. Pearl said it was peanut butter gravy. If it looks like a dog and barks like a dog, it's a dog. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that was a thing. So is that a thing, peanut butter gravy? Did somebody just come up with that on their own, or did he say, yo, I'm making peanut butter gravy? Y'all know how you talk. Oh my goodness. Fifi said, Brave, she is now admitting mental, but before she was ready to curse you out for saying that. I think now she's acknowledging it, probably because it's a way for her to justify her behaviors if she does have to speak to it to anyone. Because think about it, y'all see all kinds of foolishness pop off in this world, but the minute somebody throw out mental health and put it on something mental, it kind of it lightens the punishment. It's not as heavy because it's like now the focus is on mental health. That's the era that we're in. So I think that's why she's starting to try to acknowledge it more, because when she has these unflattering moments, she's then able to say, "Oh well, I was going through it." She's able to fall back on the mental illness. But child, you can't pick and choose when you want to acknowledge there's something going on versus when it's not. It don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. But she wants to pick and choose when she wants to put something on being mental illness versus something else. But we know better. Diana Coleman says, Amanda, shut the hell up, Lord Jesus. I support all these women, especially just Fifi. So go run back over there to Chanel. Oh, that's an unflattering picture. I'm like, what is that? That was the best one we can come up with. Amanda says the meal she forced the older boys to eat it. Yeah, she was like, they'll eat it. That's what, yeah. I'm like, ain't no way. If I know I'm not going to eat something because it's this, I'm not going to make my kids eat it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make them eat it. Especially if you're saying, then she going to throw in, well, he hasn't cooked in a while. Like, this is nasty, but y'all, I'm gonna let you, he ain't cooked in a while. Ain't no way I'm going to be trying to eat something and I'll be like, oh my God, this is, and then I'm going to make my kids eat it. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna give them the option. Like, listen, if y'all want, that's an option. But I got something over here too. If you want this too, I'm not gonna say you gotta eat that, but I'm gonna eat this. It's not good enough for me, but it's good enough for you. Like, think about it that way. It's not good enough for me, but it's good enough for you. What? That's why we be on her ass. That's why we be on her over here like that. It's that type of stuff. It's that type of stuff. But we the problem. We the problem. We are the problem, honor students, because we over here using common sense, logic, discernment, asking questions. But we are the problem. Okay, well, we're going to continue to be the problem because we're going to continue to ask these damn tough questions because the people want to know what is going on. What is really going on? Peggy says now she cook a meal in a slow cooker in the street. I guess she listened to Dana. Anything for views. Anyone can throw something in the slow cooker. Do it all the time. Yes, you ain't doing nothing by throwing something in the slow cooker. Lord Jesus. So Diana Coleman, this is a new one. I've never seen this person over here before. They're saying Fifi, boo, Amanda is trying to start drama again. Listen, welcome to Diana. Was it Diana? Yeah, I've never seen you over here. Welcome, please hit the like button. Jean says anybody taking 10 baths a day deserves to be called Prune. Ain't no like the exact like that's the number you have to throw out that you take 10 baths a day. You couldn't be like 3, something that sounds more 10. No, he didn't repeat that damn mess because he know it sound crazy. He wasn't going to repeat that. He was not going to repeat that. He picks and chooses what he wants to repeat. And if it sounds too asinine, he like, no, I can't do it. This is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the line. Listen, he like, listen, I got to draw the line here. I got to draw the line here. We can't take it that far. We cannot take it that far. Brave said, VP, she's setting up her defense for court and for the next mental health crisis she has. So let's talk about it. Y'all think she gonna have another online breakdown before October 16th? Do y'all think it's gonna be something else before October 16th to catch on camera and to bring to the courts for evidence? Y'all let me know. Y'all think she finna y'all think she finna get into character? Look at the girls are fighting. Y'all, Lord, keep it together. Listen, it's a lot, y'all. Y'all, for the sake of my nerves, can we just have some act right today, y'all? Can you do it for the cause, for the culture, for the sake of chic nerves? It is a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. One battle at a time. One battle all. What was this song? One song, one accord. What the hell is the saying, y'all? What is the saying, y'all? Can we all just get along? Can we get along? Blue said her dirty ankles tell another. Listen, we done moved to the ankles. But y'all, I was looking at, is she really using whiteout on her fingernails? Is that really whiteout? Because on the live on Monday when I was on Tosh Mob channel and the live, that we all were separate, looking at on our, on our own devices. I'm like, is that really whiteout? Like, I didn't know that was a thing, y'all. Am I behind? Is it a whole thing to put white out? Listen, y'all, I'm trying to understand because he didn't look like no gel nail polish. He didn't look like no SNS or nothing that I get done at the nail salon. So I'm like, what do you call this technique? What is this called, y'all? What is it called? What is that called? Because it didn't look flattering at all. Sweetberry says, not the white. What is that? Because I was like leaned in and the way it was chipped, I was like, what is this? What is this? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like polish don't cost that much. Now, listen, you have your reasons for why you weren't furnishing the house. That's a bigger tag than some nail polish. What is the deal with this polish situation? I'm trying to understand, y'all. I'm sorry I had to go to the polish, but it just hit me because I was disturbed by it because I'm a person, I keep my nails done. And that was a look I ain't never seen before. So I'm like, is this something they doing over in Hawaii that's different? Because I'm in Georgia. I ain't seen that around these streets. Is this how they do it in Hawaii? What are they doing over there? Do she need to take us along with the experience? Because I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see something. Addison said her nails and toes look bad for real. Ursula said, I enjoy your content and analysis. Thank you, Ursula Jackson. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Tesla Cat says she's watching because now her nails has been done. Oh, okay. So this is what done looks like? Or they've been done since the whiteout. You saying as of now? I'm thinking you're saying right now, maybe on her latest live, they're done. Child, I might have to go over there to Peep Game just to see that because ain't no way. I'm like, what do you call this situation right here? What do you call it? Charlene says she got them done, but they don't look much better. Oh, okay. Okay. Jen said, yes, Addison, her feet looks like an Aborigine white tree climber. Not something y'all talking about, y'all. We watch. Y'all ever watch them specials, them Amazon specials or them safari specials when they profile the animals and it'd be like real quiet and you could just hear the sounds of the bugs in the background and like y'all know what I'm talking about when they'll have it and I be wondering where the hell the cameraman at because how are they safe because they like out there in it and you hear the insects and you see the animals and you hear the tree brush. Is that what y'all saying that your feet look like? I don't know. I'm just trying. I got a visual in my head, and that's what came to my head. Listen. That's what popped in my head. That is what Daryl said. Prune got her nails done, and she feels good. Listen, it's the little things. It is the little things. It's the little things. Shirley said her feet so wide and flat, she needs to wear shoes so bad for her feet. Listen, I really, y'all, listen. I'm just trying to understand. What's that? What is that network called when they be doing them animal specials? The wildlife. What is that called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. When it's just everything pertaining to the wildlife, and they have the video out there. Is that American, National Geographic? I think that's what I'm picturing. The National. Child, why am I picturing her in the National Geographic? Let me just move on in these comments because it's just Tesla Cat said, yes, someone has done them. They are white out now. Who? Y'all think Fancy did that? Or y'all think one or two did that? Y'all think one did it? Do y'all? Because remember, she had one running around wearing her pink bathrobe a few weeks back. Do y'all think one did it? Or do y'all think Blue Shirt did it? Because Blue Shirt looked like he ain't above, trying to do some feet and nails. So do y'all think Blue Shirt did it or one of the children did it? Who do y'all think is responsible for, for that manicure. We just gonna call it a manicure. Who is responsible for it? I want to know. I want to know because I got some questions. I got some questions. Jody for Fashion says she eats with her hands like an animal, never uses napkins, wipes her hands on herself right after she said she just had a shower. I noticed that she'll eat because I think when she was eating that rice, like she'll eat stuff. I don't know the whole situation. That's why the National Geographic, is that what it's called, y'all? Popped into my mind when somebody started talking about them feet, because it's just, I don't know, y'all. I'm just, Jen said, "Wow, Kingdom." That's okay. Listen, y'all know what I'm talking about when y'all watching it and it be real quiet, and the person who doing the narrative kind of got like a whisper, and you can hear the insects in the background. You can hear the tree brushes, and you hear and you see the animals moving. Like that's what came to mind when I think it was Jen started talking about them feet. It came to mind. Listen, the prune got a lot to worry about, and we ain't it. She got a lot that she can put her attention on, and it ain't us. I promise you, it's not us. She has so much that she can be focused on. You know how you got to put things in priority of like order of us content creators are way down. We should be non-existent. We should be non-existent on this list on this to-do list, because there is so much for her to have her focus on. I promise you that. Petal says she needs to reset, go take some etiquette classes and learn to properly take care of herself. She too damn gross. Listen, there's a lot that she can do that don't have anything to do with myself, Fifi, Tosh Mob, like any of us, Champagne. There's so much she can do. Addison said, I hope one didn't do it. Listen, I'm thinking it's either one or blue shirt. One or blue shirt did it. I'm thinking that, listen, one or blue shirt. Now, if she messed around and let three do it, then I'm done. If three did it, I'm done. Amanda says she eats like a dirty little hamster. I don't know why she do that. It's so, I don't know. That lady, she is just not ladylike. Angel said every male in that house walks on eggshells. Yes, you know everybody nerves bad. If our nerves bad over here, we know they nerves bad. You just don't know what you're going to get with her. That's the thing. Who wants to deal with somebody where you don't really know at any given time what type of energy you're going to be getting from them? Like, I know I wouldn't like, listen, child, I like consistency. So I try to be consistent with you all as far as what I give, the type of energy I give, because I don't like wishy-washiness. I don't like that. It just confuses me. Like I'm confused by it. It confuses me. Be consistent. Who the hell are you? Who are you? I don't want to see one person on one Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturday and Sunday, I got somebody else I got to deal with. Like I don't know. I don't know how he does it. The kids, listen, it is what it is. They got to deal with it. But blue shirt, player, you a grown ass adult, a grown ass man. You got options. Believe it or not, you got options. You got options. Charlene says she's Nigerian, but on the other video, she says she's American. Poor girl, so lost. Yes, I didn't heard her say she's what she said she's Jamaican. I heard her say Nigerian. And even when she was talking to Hawaiians, she referred to somebody said we and included herself, child, as a Hawaiian. She was like, oh, not me including myself. Yes, so child, she done added herself into the mix of Hawaii. And you can't make me believe that if she don't have a baby in Hawaii, that she is not going to say that that child is Hawaiian. I don't care what nobody say. She gonna say because that child was born, because she gonna want to have that baby on Hawaiian soil, their soil. She gonna say that child Hawaiian. Sugar Spice said, "What is so funny, child? The whole situation. Welcome to the party." Charlene says she needs to live in the bush. Highly Favored says, why baby bottle still needs to be propped up for feeding? Isn't that an internal instinct? Amanda says she has no life skills at 29. No, I mean, it's just she almost like she moves like she doesn't have like a home training. I don't know. It's quite odd. It's very odd. She's very different. She's very different. That's why I say as long as she go live, it's going to be something to talk about. She's very different. She's very different. And we just be trying to figure it out. We do the best we can to come up with answers. Some days, some moments are more of a struggle than others. But I feel like each time I come on live and I facilitate a conversation. I feel like we do the best we can with trying to understand what the hell is going on. Daryl says, Sugar, I'm telepathic. I'm telepathic. I'm telepathic. I'm telepathic. Petal says, right, Amanda, nothing to fall back on. Tussle Cat sees over husband food with her turtle toe. Oh my goodness. I hope not. She doing all that. How rude. Daryl says some people are just naturally miserable. Charlene says, well, look where she came from. Toya says, Charlene, absolutely, you're so right. Raining says she might try to have a baby while they were there just so she can say she has a Hawaii baby and he will be then be her favorite. Yes, I can see her doing it. Did you all peep that? Did you all see the picture she posted, I think yesterday on her community page, and they were like baby pictures of herself or childhood pictures. And she was talking about, having a girl, and maybe she'll have a girl just to name her Rose, y'all, because she said she named after her grandmama. So maybe she'll have a child and name her Rose too. I was wondering where her name came from because it just didn't seem, I was just like, she kind of young with that name. So I was curious to know the history, the story behind her name, because it's one of them old soul names. But she said she showed a picture of herself and her grandma, and she said she was named after her grandma. So she gave, she put out there, y'all, maybe I should have, I should create a little rose too. I said, oh Lord. So she's listening, and it's getting back to her that people are saying, no daughters for you. So just because people aren't here for her having a daughter, child, it's going to be her mission to try to get that man a daughter. Watch. Not only a child, but I feel like she gonna do all the research she can. I feel like she gonna do all the research she can to try to produce a girl. Even though, what, it's always gonna be like a 50-50 chance. But I feel like she gonna do all the seance. Listen, she finna put that work in to do the best she can to try to have a girl. And if it ends up being a girl, if y'all think we can't shut her up now, we really not going to be able to shut her up. We really are not going to be able to shut her up if she gives that man a daughter. If she gives that man a daughter, child, Lord Jesus, fix it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I feel like a lot a lot happened during the younger years that has impacted her, which is why we see her show up in a manner in which she does. Y'all, childhood trauma is a real thing, regardless to what you may hear. That childhood trauma is real. It is very real. Hey, Thomasina, welcome. Good morning. Let me see. Is it afternoon? Yes, still morning. Good morning. Jennifer says she can have triplets. Can y'all imagine she have a girl, but say if she hit with three multiples, and then what if they all girls? Oh my goodness. Y'all think she'll go get the prescription filled thing if she got hit with multiples? If suddenly overnight she went from 4 to 7? We gonna let that sit there. We gonna let that sit there. Shirley said a girl would never have a chance. I agree. Oh my God. I agree. I don't want her to have any more children, just because for the nerves of the other kids. all parties involved, just all parties involved. It's just not going to be the best. The best. It's just not going to be for the best. Amanda says if she had a girl, she would let her walk around naked like she does herself, in blue shirt and the boys. Yeah. I mean, I don't see her. I can see her doing that, just like, even though like with the diaper thing, like, yeah, I can see her not trying to move any differently with the girl, not to that extreme. I can see her being like, well, I mean, yeah, she's a girl. I mean, she doesn't have a shirt on, but I mean, it's not like she has breasts exposed yet. So what's the, like, I can see her rationalizing why the baby girl can move the same way as her brothers. I can so see it, which is quite disturbing. Tanae said, I watched some of the pot roast video a little bit ago, and the blue shirt seems off, like he has a lot on his mind, but he's trying hard to put up the fake cake. You seeing his nerves bad, Tanae? His nerves are bad. I saw that in the last one. He was cooking, and you can just tell the tension. He's just tired. I don't feel sorry for him, because for all the reasons I've said on every line, I don't feel sorry for him. You a grown man. Handle your business, sir. Put your foot down. Say it with your chest. So I don't feel sorry for him. Good luck with that, blue shirt. Good luck with that. That's what you signed up for. That's what you signed up for. Thomasina said, the world ain't ready. KL says, two unhealed people is what we are watching. Exactly. And that happens a lot of times. Broken people do, get together. Broken people get together. And a lot of times, more often than not, it's a train wreck, but it happens because remember, like attracts like. Like attracts like. It's a real thing. Charlene says she has them for selfish reasons anyway. Yeah, I believe her trying to have another baby is for content, and just because people collectively, a lot of people aren't here for her to have another child, let alone a daughter. So she was like, well, remember, it's the control. Well, you can't control if I'm gonna have a child. So just because you don't want me to or don't think I should, I am. But then when the child get here, she's gonna have to be the one being responsible for it. So what do you do then? You've proved your point, but now you're the one still dealing with the work. So was it worth you doing all that for? Brave Fan says she doesn't adequately take care of the ones that she currently has. She does not need one another, and definitely not a daughter. That the cycle that she is in will continue. I agree. KL says, so that's number 3. Screaming during the live made me a little sad. Is a reflection of the blue shirt's inner child. Anna says, hey, Hey, Anna, welcome. Good morning. It's late in the morning. Good morning. I want to hop on and do a morning edition to talk with you all, because I didn't chat with you all yesterday. So I want to just kind of catch up. It's been a lot going on. Yesterday was the big court day. It didn't really go down, I'm sure, as the Prune would have liked for it to. But listen, we got 30 more days for this, I guess, between her and this legal issue between her and Champagne, the Prune's ex-husband's wife, Champagne. And listen, we tired of her. Champagne tired of her, and we talking about we're coming together to talk about how we sick of her. We sick of her. I'm so sick of her, child. Listen, I got a whole new channel that's just listen, I don't even want to say her name over there. I got a whole new situation. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, check out my backup channel. Sheik Speaks on it. So it's a reaction channel covering just everything but this. So check me out. Heavy on the celebrity news. Check me out over there. I got one video on singer actor Tyrese and him being detained due to failure to pay his back child support, child. So check that video out. But listen, it's about balance. So even us as content creators, the Prune included, like with any of us, anybody, you have to have some type of balance, because life be lifing, and it can get crazy. And sometimes you can feel like you're losing control. Like, I know the feeling, just with different ways, not as it comes to anything on the internet, but just life, period. You gotta balance it out. You have to understand what it is that you can control and what you can't. So for starters, you have to understand what you can control and what you can't. And once you do that, then you move accordingly. You focus on the things you can control, and the things that you can't, you got to let go and let God, right? And that's what I have to remind myself for my own peace. And I tell each of you that you can't control everything. And sometimes it can drive you insane when you try to do that. So I try to focus on what I can control. I can't control on anything the Prune does. So what I do, I focus on what I can control. I can control the type of content I put out. I can control the words I use, the visuals I use. Like, these are things I have control. I can control with how I let someone else's energy impact me. I can control these things. And the things that I cannot control, I let go and I let God, and I leave it into the hands of a higher power, and the prayer that everything will work out in his will, the way in which it should. And I personally believe that the Prune is being dealt with in a spiritual way because she's not living right. She's not on the up and up. And that's why she probably feels like, oh my God, I feel like just everything is against me. Everything is just collapsing. That's because she's not living right. She don't have good energy. And when you don't have good energy, you don't feel good. You don't feel good. And you just have like negative energy that you feel that's kind of closing in on you. And I feel like that's what she's experiencing right now. So what she has to understand is that she has to take back her power and change her energy, meaning change how she moves, change how she reacts to things, learn what it is to let go of things, to ignore things, to move on, to focus on what she can focus on. Listen, these are the things she need to do. Now I'm done damn talking and trying to teach her ass, because I done told her time after time. And many of you have seen, y'all be like, Sheik, you're so sweet. You tell her this, you tell her that. Listen, she don't want to be, in the words of listen, E40 says she don't want to be saved. E40 sugar tea, they like, she don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. And I've come out here on multiple videos providing insight as it pertains to mental illness for the purpose of helping her or anyone else who happens to come across my content. But what they say, you can lead them to the water, child, but what, you can't make them drink. So it is what it is. She got to do what's best for her. I do what's best for me. Fifi do what's best for her. Tosh do what's best for her. That's all each and every one of us can do at the end of the day. The question is it serving you, child? If it's not serving you, move on. Move on, do something different. Tanae said, yeah, it's like he's so tired. He doesn't even know how to act. I agree. He needs to make a decision that's healthy for him and his family. He tapped out. Tody said her floors are so dirty because she eats and lets juice and food drop on the floor. Who eats like that? I never seen anything like that. True. Charlene said, truth. I ain't never seen nothing like that either. Tanae said, a lot of time narcissists aim to wear you down so you have no fight left in you. Exactly. And that's what we've watched. We've reviewed plenty of content where it's evident that that's what's taking place. And listen, she's not the only person that does that. Check out my other video on my other channel when I talk about Tyrese, and I played a video of what his wife had to say about him and the energy. To me, Tyrese energy lines a lot up with the Prune's energy, which are narcissistic characteristics. Check it out. When you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's the same characteristics. Y'all, if you're in a situation and you're dealing with somebody who's giving off that type of energy, run. Run. Now, children, if it's a parent and you can't go nowhere, listen, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Express your concerns. But when you get older and you have the decision to either stick around or go, and create some distance, protect your mental health, protect your peace. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, because a narcissist can be very draining. And I like to say that it's important for you to know who you are, because when you are dealing with a narcissist, they will gladly tell you who you are and look for you to believe them. And if you do not believe them, you are an entire problem. So you need to have a great, solid foundation, understanding as to who you are, So when they try to tell you otherwise, you can check them right on the spot. Blue shirt don't know who he is. So the prune over there telling him who the hell he is. And guess what? Today he's believing it. I don't feel like he's going to forever. He's going to always believe it, but he's believing it today because he's still there. When you know better, you do better. PM says, yeah, told them a bunch of lies, but you stand on those charges, Fifi. Stand. Yep. Angela says, I'm back. I hope I didn't miss much. It's a lot going on, Angela. Welcome back. Tanya says, yes, if Blue Shirt is going back to Arizona for a minute, she will definitely have an episode. Trust and believe. A spiraling is definitely on the way. Listen, we'll be here. We'll be here when it happens. And it ain't going to have anything to do with us, but we'll be here to listen to the excuses as to why whatever went down, went down. Tanae says, so Blue Shirt is going back to Arizona. Maybe that explains him trying to act natural because he's about to be in Arizona and will be able to clear his mind. Child, he probably counting down to Arizona like a kid at Christmas because I know the hell I would. He's counting down like a kid at Christmas because he's ready for a break. At least he'll be able to screen his calls and not take every call that she, because y'all know she's going to be blowing his phone up. But that man is ready for a break. And I feel like while he's gone, we're going to see a different type of energy with her because she's going to be there with those kids. The nanny can't be there all the time. She has a life too. But she's going to be spending the majority of the time alone with those children. Kay says, sorry, I won't refer to the children by name. Yeah, I think I don't even want to use their names. I like the numbers, so we can do in the ages 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I don't know. I'm just trying to, we can talk about that family of the content, but yeah, I'm just trying to move away, create new habits with moving away from their names. And it's a hard habit, it's hard because I try to remember that even when I go to the other ladies' platform, like Tosh Mob, don't use her name. What she call a cactus. So over here, she's Prune or the Prune, and then we got Blue Shirt. And then recently, I just came up with the idea with the children's name, 1, 2, 3, and 4, just referring to them that way. So we'll just, see how that goes. Lucretia says the Tiffany Henyard saga is something your audience might enjoy you covering. Thank you for that, Lucretia. Let me see. Who is that? I don't recognize her name. I get so many people recognizing that tell me different people on the internet to try to cover Tiffany Henyard. So let me see. Tiffany Henyard. Who is that? Let me see. Who is that? Oh, okay. I seen that's the politician. Oh my God. When I say them folks can't stand that woman, but I don't know if the Lord is on her side because she has still continued to be in that position. So I am familiar with her to some extent. I would have to go deeper, if I'm going to try to cover her to see what's going on as of late. But all I know is them folks are not here for that woman. They are not here for that woman, but it's always something popping up. Oh my God. It's always, listen, is this her? Lord, I just see a fight popping off dealing with her in her name and the title. Lucretia, thank you for that. I'll make note of that to look more into that. I don't know. I'll probably do it on my other channel though. Tiffany Hen. So you all make sure you follow my other channel, my backup channel, Chic Speaks on it. There is a direct link on this community page to that channel, just in case you can't type it in and get to it. Because when I first created it, I couldn't type it in the search to get to it. I don't know if because it was so new. But as I start creating, content and getting the algorithm, it should come up easily, just like this channel. But for now, you can go to my community page and access my channel from there. And that's the community page on this channel. But if I do something on Tiffany Henyard, it will be on that channel because I'm growing that channel. So new content will be over there. So make sure you follow me over there. And thank you for that again, Lucretia. Welcome. your name looks new to me over here. So welcome, welcome. Amanda said at Toya Keys, that's when she will have another come to Jesus moment again in the bathroom. It goes down in the bathroom, child. It goes down in the bathroom. Virtuous says, please hit the like button. Y'all, what the likes looking like? I ain't even been looking at the likes. What my likes looking like? Let me see what the likes. Y'all doing me right with the likes? What the likes looking like? Let's see. We got 84 likes, 137 of you in the building. Please do me a solid. Hit the like button. It's free. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. So true. Listen, that's all I know how to speak on is truth, Shirlene. Thank you. Thank you. PM says chic, right? Use no names. Yep. I'm just trying to, protect the channel, protect the brand. So I figure, I'm going to not use names. And normally in my video, I'll tag the channel, but y'all knew who I'm talking about. So I don't even feel like that's really even necessary anymore. I'm one of the I don't say few, I guess as a collective on the internet, most people are not covering her content like that, but I am one of the ones who cover it heavy. So when you do think of reaction channels for her content, my name is going to come up, and I can tell I've been getting a lot of the Rosebuzz trolls, whatever, coming over, posting comments on my videos. Some of them, they'll even come over on my workout videos and post. It's quite strange, but they come over there. But it's okay because, listen, unlike her, I'm not trying to control anyone's voice. Everyone can have their voice. Listen, I pick my battles. Tanae says, yes, when you aren't living right, you always think everyone is against you and you are very paranoid. Meanwhile, you are doing the wrong things. That's how I go. That's how it works, because I'm not running around looking paranoid like she is. I'm not doing that. But you can tell, by her energy that it's off over there. She ain't living right. You ain't living right, child. Charlene says she starts every live saying it's a positive video. Charlene says she starts every live. Sorry, had a call coming through. She starts every live saying it's a positive video. Then after reading 2 comments, she already starting. Oh my goodness. Send her a text back. Ooh, child, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I thank each and every one of you who have been rocking with me throughout this ordeal since I've been covering this channel. Many of you have been giving me encouraging words saying, hey, Chic, still keep it going. Don't let up. So I'm still coming out here just in the healthiest way for me to cover the content. I'm still coming out here. Okay, one moment. Let me see. I had a call coming in. Make sure it's okay. So we're good. So I'm just coming here in the healthiest way to cover her content for me. And that's all that I can do. But she's spiraling. We see it. And it's centered around her not living right. And she's feeling like everyone is against her when it's not that. It's just that we're seeing your F ups. We're calling it out. We know no one's perfect, but God damn it, this ish that you do, it's beyond okay looking for you to be perfect. It's like, are you even trying to show up better for your children? Like, are you even trying to put an effort into it? So we come on here and we talk about it. And she doesn't like that. She's very bothered by it. So she's doing all that she can to try to silence us. And who wants to be silenced? No one wants to be silenced. This is a free country. Just like she can say whatever she wants to say over on her platform, we can do the same. I have never gone over there and made any comments. I've never did any complaints or strikes against any of her content, because that's her world. That's her world. But she doesn't show anyone else that same courtesy. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Angel says Nika and Peach get dragged way worse than Rose, and they keep going. So I don't know if Rose strong enough for YouTube. She's not. The internet in general is just not for the faint at heart. It's just the internet is a lot, and everybody can't handle it. And you yourself have to know and accept and understand what it is that you can handle. Each of us know what our strengths and our weaknesses are, what our limitations are. We know that. Somebody shouldn't have to tell us that. So she knows if this is something that's too much for her, but she's now addicted to it. And now it's her primary source of income. So this is what, you get it, that she's got to continue to her. She feels like she has to still be out here because it's all that she knows. Outside of being on the pole, she don't have any other skill sets. So this is what you get. Angela says, remember, Prune didn't know what Discord was. Yeah, she said, that's what she said. That's what she said. She did not know what it was. Rhoda says she lied about that funeral. She slipped up and said she got it there. She lied about that furniture. She slipped up and said she got it there in Hawaii. Then she said it was shipped and it cost $2,000. The lies. They say you listen to somebody long enough, they're telling themselves. But we'd be the same people that she say we out here lying on. This is what she does. That's why you have to know better. You got to be able to peep game. You peeped game, Rhoda. She don't like that. Zeus Robinson said it is all about still doing your commentary and being strategic about it. Yes, that's what it's about. It's about being strategic about it. So that's what I am doing. So in the meantime, I'm going to be focused. I'm going to do much, do content over here. I'll still, bring content. But as far as with reaction and showing things, the visuals and things like that, that will be on my backup channel on Chic Speaks on it. Toya Key says, I wish she would have put some napkins and paper towels on that Amazon wish list because everybody licking fingers. I never ever seen a napkin in that house. And I never seen that either. I know I seen Blue Shirt wipe his hands on his clothes, but you're right. I've never seen it either. So maybe they think that's a waste of money. They like, ain't nobody got time for no paper towels when we got our clothes and we can just wash our clothes whenever she get around to washing. Raina said she is the dehydrated Prune for me. The names, listen, long as you ain't using that government name, listen, whatever you want to do, you boo, do you. Do you. Long as we ain't using the government name. Angel says, Rhoda, yep, I heard that too. Her slip up. Wow, the lies. Debbie says, washing and wiping hands on clothes. Small one spitting in the inside of his tees. Oh my goodness. I hope since they doing all that, she doing laundry on the regular now. Rhoda says, and it's a shame the nanny had to take them kids to the library. She does nothing all day, but she can't take them to the library. She's just willing to let someone raise her children. She's so weak. Listen, as I say, it's just a matter of time before that man gone. Chosen One says, good morning, Chic. Mods and Chaz just dropped in and say hello and blessings. Good morning, Chosen One. Thank you. Good morning and blessings to you. Lucretia says, I found the other channel. Okay, thank you, Lucretia. And thank you for that content idea. I didn't know who I was going to cover next. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe we just might cover Tiffany. So who knows? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So you all make sure you subscribe to that backup channel. Happy Sky said, are they fighting again? What happened? Well, I don't know what you mean by they, but the Prune fighting with multiple people on on this internet. And so yeah, she still got the situation going on with Champagne, Fifi, Tosh Mob situation. Listen, that was denied. So it looks like that restraining order little situation was rescinded. It wasn't approved because child, she ain't there. So what's she doing to her? Champagne, the court date, got pushed out another 30 days. So October 16th is the new court date. And she likely is going to have to show up to Hawaii. I don't know if she'll have the option to do maybe a Zoom, but the new court date is October 16th. And that's when all parties have to bring receipts to support their argument. Now, as far as Fifi, listen, Fifi, like, listen, I got some for her too for the harassment that she did onto me on the live the other night. But Fifi, a lot of that, the receipts and things on that, she talked about maybe putting it in her Patreon. So you'll have to join her membership to see what it is that she has pertaining to documenting her fight against the Prune, because she said she's going to document it video. You guys will see her on video as she's, I guess, allowing, I guess, you all the behind the scenes on the journey as she fight the legal battle against the Prune. So that's definitely going to be some content for her, but she says it's going to be in her like private, her Patreon. So you'll have to join her membership for that. You'll have to join the membership for that. Toya says that's the same grandma that Prune said was a crack. Lord Jesus. The one she named after, that's that grandmama. I thought the one that she said was the dealer was her mama's mom. And I thought the one she was named after maybe was, I don't know, child. Don't give me the line. So I don't know what's the difference between the grandmama from the daddy's side versus the grandmama from her mama's side. I just learned yesterday that she named after her grandmama. That's where Rose came from. Grandmama. That's where the Prune government name came from. Lil Paul says, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. PM says, no, it was a joke. Oh my goodness. Lucretia said, I've been following. I just don't comment. Okay, Lucretia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Charlene says, I love hearing from a professional, not just us seeing it. Yeah, like what I do over here, I try to help break down and provide science behind this madness, because there really is science behind it. And that's the mental health aspect of it. So there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on out there in Hawaii, and a lot of it can be backed by science. And even if she were to take the time out and go seek professional help, not just a one-off, but like regularly, meaning like 1 to 2 times a week. Oh, I'm sure there will be multiple diagnoses going on. There will be multiple prescriptions written out. I assure you. I assure you. Angel said that's not a nanny, it's a babysitter. But the Prune tries to be richer or more uppity than it is. You said that's child, that's a baby. She said, listen, babysitter, I've been babysitting since the 8th grade. Since the 8th grade. Oh, Peggy says she speaks the truth. Listen, I know no other way, but thank you for recognizing that, Peggy. I know no other way. That's what I do. Say Hey says, who can even tolerate those lives? Kids screaming and crying. It's a lot. Child, the way that I be hearing it go down in there, primarily with number 4, ain't no way I would even be able to wrap my mind around having another child. Not at this season while all that is going on. Like, how do you even think about doing it again in the midst of all this hollering, child? Not hollering, hollering, all this hollering. And that baby is still too dependent to just be thinking about trying to bring another one into the situation when this baby is still like in need of you because of how you haven't, allowed for there to be time and space between the two, her and baby number 4, for him to kind of get his independence. So he's like literally stuck to her or daddy, whoever's going to hold him. And you talking about trying to have another one? Oh, okay. You think them nerves shot now? They really gonna be shot. Hey, Yvonne McGowan, welcome, Mom. Y'all, with the likes looking like, with the likes, are you doing me right with the likes, child? Do we have at least 100 likes? Can we get at least 100 likes if we do not have 100 likes? Let's get at least 100 likes. 100 likes. Pedro says, yes, she can keep up with her lies. Sue says, I'm cooking cabbage and didn't take it out my bra. Say Hey says, when she was making that roast, she wiped the baby's nose with her hand and did not wash her hands and just kept, oh my God. I seen a video out there talking about cooking pot roast. I couldn't bring myself to click on it. But I'm like, oh, it's her turn to spin around in the kitchen after she dogged him out on his cooking. I guess she said, well, okay, I'll cook the next meal. But oh my God, say it ain't so. That sounds disgusting. Peaches says she will never see what she will never see what we see as a true narcissist. She is utterly self-serving and self-seeking. I agree. Characteristics of a narcissist. Like, does a narcissist truly view them as a narcissist? Like, ask yourself that. Like, does a narcissist truly see themselves as a narcissist? Because I don't think they do. And I would love to hear a person's testimony of saying they once were one and they are reformed, child. Because I want to know, what is that like to kind of to come out of that, to grow from that, to work through that. What is that? Because I've never heard someone's testimony like with being a recovering narcissist. Like, I want to hear the testimonies, child. I want to hear the testimonies. Tanae says, what nanny is it? The young girl? Yes, the young girl. I think she called her this, I don't even say her name over here. The young girl that she says she only had on camera one time. But people have put videos of the girl on their channels. And she's like, well, I only had her on my channel once. You a whole lie, because there's 3 times I know I personally saw her on the channel. And I don't even know if some of you have seen her even those times. But I know for myself, on 3 different videos, I've seen that young lady. So regardless, I don't think, the lady deserves to be harassed. But I don't even think the lady's being harassed. I think the Prune is just making it seem like just because people are showing her on their channel that it's coming from a harassment place. But no, people, I think, are here for this nanny / sitter, the young girl, because they like how she shows up for the children in a way that the mama doesn't. So I think that she's really making it seem like it's an issue in a way that it's not, when in actuality, she doesn't like that people compare her parenting skills to this woman's skills. And people like, she shows up for your children better than you do. What's up with that? So therefore, she want to, make it seem like people are being disgusting and acting weird towards no. Really, by you hiring this young lady, it just highlights your inadequacies as it comes to parenting. Because now in real form, we're able to see the contrast between what it looks like to be present for children versus what it looks like to be just someone who actually just capable of birthing children. There is a difference. Just because you can birth a child doesn't make you a mother. That mother, like, that comes with just that's action. There's actions followed with that. All she out there doing is just popping them out, putting them on camera, complimenting the 2 youngest ones, 3 and 4, on how good they look, how perfect they are. And just basically doing the bare basics minimums for 1 and 2, because those are the 2 by her ex-husband. That's, in my humble opinion, what I see was popping off on that channel. Yes, Addison, gross, very gross. Nikki says, hello, Chic, been listening while I'm cleaning. Hey, Nikki, hello. Way to multitask. Thank you for checking in with me. Angel says, say, hey, yep, that baby always crying. Baby number 3 being a mess, gives me anxiety and needs meds just to view her content. It's a lot. That's why I gotta, be strategic about when I do it, because like sometimes I'll just be like, you know what, I can't do it today. I ain't got it in me today. Yesterday was just that day where I just wanted to focus on my new channel and putting energy over there. Today, it wasn't really planned. That's why I did this pop-up morning show, because y'all know I normally don't really cover her like this. Maybe if I do a walk and talk, and it was kind of cool out. So I'm like, I'll just, I'll do it from the inside for now, since it was kind of early, is in the morning. Right now, it's just 1 minute away from noon where I'm located in Georgia. But I want to just come in and tap in, and also to give you all just the update, since I did hear back on one of the two strikes. I am still waiting to hear back on the verdict of the very first strike of my channel, which is still under review because I feel like it's under review because YouTube know that it wasn't a strike that was warranted. So they're, doing additional like research, which I'm happy to hear because child, they gonna need to do some explaining. You can't just take my videos for me reviewing her content when that's what I do over here. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Makiba, hello, says greetings all. How can I find the new channel? I love it here. She speaks. You can go to my community tab and I have the link directly there, but the channel name is Chic Speaks and followed by the two words on it. Chic Speaks on it. So, but you can access it easy by going to my community page from this channel, my main channel, Chic Speaks, and there's a link that will take you directly over there. It's probably going to link you to the very first live I did over there yesterday evening on the singer Tyrese and him being detained for the back child support situation. So definitely make your way over there. Follow me, check out the content, but it's going to be also a reaction channel, but just on just different people, heavy on celebrity and just also just people, viral matters that's going on over there. So anything just anything that ain't popping off in Hawaii pertaining to this family, let's just say that this is that channel. So anything y'all want to talk about pertaining to them, the Prune, Blue Shirt, 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is the platform. Bring it over here. This is where we'll have those conversations. Also, any of you who watch any of my fitness videos, this is also the channel because this is basically, I cover it mind, body, and soul, mental health, physical. So I have conversations about both the mental as far as the physical too. If you also want to focus on like getting your physical together, I have workout videos and I talk, not only do I work out on those videos, but I talk about ways in which you can physically get fit if that's what you so choose to do. So I'm still keeping all of that on this channel. My new channel is just, from grassroots startup. It's exciting times because it's like, wow, it's back to building a channel and what goes into building a channel. And I know more now. I've been a content creator for like 4 years now. Y'all, I'm almost at 2,000. I woke up today at like, it's about 10 subscribers away from 1,900 subscribers. I don't know what my number looks like now since I've been on this live because I usually gain subscribers from my live, but I'm just shy of, 2,000 subscribers. So please like, share, subscribe. I'm a smaller content creator, just growing, road to 5,000 subscribers. And now I'm on the journey to growing my backup channel, Chic Speaks on it. And so, yes, definitely please follow me on both platforms. If you're over here for content this has nothing to do with this, but something else, check me out over there. Sometimes it's cool to take a break and to tap in on something else. Listen, it's about keeping a balance, having a balance, child. I'm just trying to stay balanced over here, and I want you to as well. So we're just trying to balance things out. I can talk about other things. I have talked about other things. This family is just a heavy topic, for a lot of people on the internet, not just myself. So we talk about it, but I would like to have conversations with you all about other things that's going on in the world. So let's talk about it. Blue says she sneezed on the Blue Shirts dinner twice last night. Hey, y'all, just getting in here, always enjoying She Shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. And did he continue to eat? Like, oh my God. What do you say after that? Did she acknowledge what she did? Or do you just continue to eat? Oh my goodness. Ew, Angel said, ew, I missed that. Hey, Blessed from Texas. She says, good morning, Chic and Chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning. Oh, it's that, oops, I'm in Blue Shirt. Oh, Angel said number 3 should be the bad one. Listen, the bad one, number 3. However, as long as we just not using their government names, I just want to stay away from the government names. Yes, but we can continue to have these discussions, child. Because listen, we trying to understand. We trying to understand. Tora says, I love the way you break things down. Thank you, Tora. Listen, I be trying to understand, and I know if I don't understand, somebody else probably don't understand. So I just want to try to, help y'all understand as I try to understand. You see, it's a joint effort. It's a joint effort. So I try to break it down and then help you all understand too as I'm gaining my understanding. Because that's what it's about, really, with a lot of these channels. Like, we're trying to understand what is going on, because a lot of this issue we ain't never seen before. We like, okay, what now? Now, why are you doing that? We're trying to understand. So I come on here to just have a dialogue with you all as we together try to understand what the hell's going on. Charlene says they need to take him to see about that hernia. Yeah, well, let me know when you hear her talk about the appointment they had for it, Charlene. Say, hey, said, yes, Angel, I just can't watch. Like, who can? I'm confused. It's a lot. I watch it. I watch as much as I can, just for the content, for the review. But most of the material I would normally watch with you all as I do the reviews. Now, since I'm not really reviewing her content right now, because I'm really trying to wait. I'm not reviewing her content as far as with her content showing on my screen, because I'm trying to wait to hear back from YouTube in regards to 2 strikes she did for me pertaining to copyright. So I want to see what the verdict will be, so I'll know, okay, if how I've been moving is no longer a way that I can move, or if YouTube be like, listen, you ain't done nothing wrong, you're good, keep it going. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Angel says, I think she does subtle stuff to Blue Shirt because she resents him still over that woman at the wedding he was messing with. She doing subtle revenge. Yes, people will still be with you. People will still be with you, even though maybe they felt like you wronged them in some type of way. They'll just choose to make your life a living hell. You see it all the time. Like, where like you'll have a couple, whether it be the woman cheated, the man cheated, but they still stay together. And then the man will just disrespect the woman, treat her bad, call her names, or the woman will do that to the man because they really never let it go, but they don't have the strength to actually let go and walk from the relationship because they don't want nobody else to have you. They ain't gonna outright say, I'm too weak to let go and to move on with my life. They'll just make it seem like they're doing you a favor by still keeping you around. Again, that's that narcissistic mentality, thinking that they're doing you a favor by keeping you around. And because you may be feeling maybe guilty because you did get caught with your hand in a cookie jar, you stick around and you just endure the abuse. Sometimes, child, you'd be like, you know what? This is where they need to be in my mind. Sometimes you need to be like, you know what? Yeah, I messed you over. I wronged you. My bad. I apologize. But since we can't really seem to get past this, well, since you can't, how about we just chalk our losses up and I'm just going to move around, go do something else, and just show up better in my next relationship. Because, I've learned that I can't move this way and I get it. So I'm going to go and get me in another situation and just do better by them. Sometimes that's what you need to do. And now watch, when you say that person ain't gonna want to hear it, because it's gonna be like, wait a minute, what do you mean leave and go be better? Well, look, motherfucker, which one you want? What you not gonna do is have me stay in this relationship and dog me the F out and have to constantly be reliving in the past. So it's what I like to live off by the model, get off the pot. So which one is it? Are we forgiving and forgetting and moving on? Or are we still dealing with this? Because if you can't get past this, I'm getting the hell on. Because what I'm not going to do is continue to be rehashing this over and over with you. So what you want to do? Help me help you. What you want to do? Because I can walk and go do better in my next situation. Because I have learned. And if you do not want to be a part of this growth and see this growth, then I understand that. But I have no problem with going ahead and getting the hell on and cutting my losses and letting you move on with your life. Child, they don't want to hear that. You hit somebody with that, they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. We can work through this, because it's all a mental. They just want to play games and hold something over your head. But you got to let them know they can't do that. And when you let them know they can't do that in the relationship, they're going to move differently. And now they're going to be like, okay, damn, if I want this person to be around, I'm going to have to kind of act like I want them to be around, because they done already said they willing to walk and go be better and be greater with the next person. And I don't want that. So let me try to have some listen, what you want. We're not going to keep talking about this, rehashing this. We finna move on, or I'm gonna move on and be better in my next situation. Period. And so what's happening in their situation is that he didn't take that note with her. He's in it and she's holding stuff over his head. So he's forever in the doghouse. He's forever indebted. Like, he's forever trying to make things up to her. Ain't no way. That's no way for anybody to live. That's for any of you who are watching. Don't live like this. If the person can't forgive you, okay, say, okay, I'm sorry you can't forgive me. Again, I apologize for that I wronged you, but we have to cut our losses, because it serves us either one of us no good for us to stay in something that we can't move past. So let's just, if we got kids, let's just co-parent, and we just gonna move on and just be better versions of ourselves. That's the accountability piece. But a lot of times that other person, that narcissistic person, they ain't trying to hear that. They want you to continue to still allow for them to treat you a certain type of way, and allow for you to let them hold something over your head. And I'm telling you, don't let it go down like that. Don't let it go down like that. And a lot of people are in situations like that where that's how it's going down. And it's not healthy. Let me go. That's not how I want to live. And that's not how I want any of you to live. Let me go. I'm just going to listen. Let me move around. We both can do better somewhere else, but we can't live in these conditions. Tora said, looks like she started another channel called The Yeah, she probably damn did. She probably, who knows, with the energy that she's putting on, giving to other people's channel, who knows what kind of energy, she's getting, with her channel. Who knows? Who knows? Addison says, I'm so late because he passed yesterday. Who passed yesterday? Highly Favor says, seems she's stuck in a gymnastics ballet time frame of her childhood, wondering if her trauma started then. You're going off of her mama's story. When I've reviewed an interview that she did, the mama talked about, I think she left the father, the Prune's dad, I believe it was right around, I don't know if it was between the age of 8 and 12. I can't remember because it's been so much, but she was like a young child, around the age of like the oldest son. And Prune took it very hard. So to me, I feel like she's still kind of stuck at that place, that adolescent years, during that time around 10. I feel like from a developmental standpoint, she's still stuck in that place, because that is a real thing, where the time period where you endured trauma, where like mentally you can kind of be stuck there, where you don't grow past that. And that's why maybe sometimes you'll see people behave in a certain way. They may be 50s, 60s, 70s, and you're like, man, they act like a child. But when you get to know their story and you learned about something that took place when they were a child, then it's like, okay, it's like they're legit kind of stuck there. Y'all, that's a real thing. That's just a real thing with mental health. You can psychologically be stuck, and your development, you can be stuck there. You can be stuck there. And usually you can tell if that has happened with somebody based off of if you're dealing with an adult and you're picking up a lot of childlike ways. That lets you know that this is likely what's taking place. Lil Paul said, Blue, she had the baby's dirty little feet all over the counter where she was chopping veggies. Bless Up says, hi, y'all. That's disgusting, Lil Paul. And unsanitary. Lou Watt says, hi, Room and Chic. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Have you all subscribed to my backup channel? I'm grateful. It's definitely growing. Within like 24 hours, it was already over 100 subscribers. So I definitely thank you all. Blue says, Lil Paul, they must have some strong immune systems. Well, they say you need germs to build up the immune system. So, yes, they must have some strong immune systems. Charlene says there are a couple of people online who are narcissists and know it, but they have to work on it constantly. Okay. So acknowledging, but that'd be interesting. I've never heard anyone acknowledge it. So maybe I'll, come across, or maybe it's just a search that I would have to do with typing that in, because I really would like to see what that, or hear what they have to say. Someone who acknowledges that that's a characteristic, that they have, and to listen to them talk about how they manage it. I'm wondering, is it a thing that you don't ever really ever overcome? You just work with, like you manage it. That's interesting. Listen, you all, I'm fascinated by mental health. That's what prompted me to go to school and get a degree in, because I'm just fascinated by the brain, by behaviors, human behaviors. It's quite intriguing to me. It's quite intriguing to me, which is what prompted me to kind of, review their content on this channel, because it's so many layers. It's so many things that you can learn, and it just calls for great, healthy conversations over here. Lou Watts says, Blue Shirt don't care what's in his food. He eats raw meat. That's what I heard. Someone told me they saw him eating like raw meat. And they was like, he didn't even wash it. Like literally it just came out the package. Oh my God, that was just the worst thing ever. I didn't even know people was doing that. But Charlene says, maybe she will learn from the babysitter. I doubt it. I doubt it, but it sounds nice. Say Hey says, Angel, he said she cheated 8 times and used to be her bodyguard for her escorts. It's all effed up. Oh, yes. It's effed up on many different levels. It is definitely effed up. It's definitely effed up. It's definitely effed up, but what they say, you like it, I love it. So he's over there, he's dealing with it. So that's why I say I don't feel sorry for him. I look at him with the side eye. I got a lot of questions, but I don't feel sorry for him. And what they say, people who will treat you how you allow for them to treat you. And he's allowing for this. So this is what he's getting. This is what he's getting. But I really believe one day he's going to have his turn in court where he's going to be on the opposite side of her. He's going to have his day. He is going to have his day. And when that day comes, it will be interesting to see who he will have in his corner. Will it be people who were once allies, like in her corner? Who will he have in his corner? Think about it, y'all. Who will he have in his corner? Can y'all imagine her mama one day being in his corner, testifying in regards to maybe who the kids should be with? Can you all imagine her family being in his corner when that day comes where they're on opposite sides in the courthouse? Because that day is coming. Oh, remember I say I study behaviors. This what we see. This isn't no lifetime stuff. The day is coming. The day is coming, and she is going to be on him harder than what she's been on the ex-husband. She is going to be more bothered about this man leaving her because she's built a whole brand around this relationship. She doesn't like that he does have a following of his own. People have told her in the comments they're there. They watch her content for him, not her. So she's aware of all of this. The day this man chooses to pack his ish and leave and not look back, baby, baby, baby. If she think people now have created channels to talk about what's going on, it's going to be even more channels being created to talk about. It's going to be even more channels created to talk about this foolishness. It's going to be even more. And by the time when that point comes, it's going to be, that platform is going to be bigger than what it is. So I feel like by the time that probably go down, they'll probably be approaching maybe 2 million. Definitely at 1.5 million, but it's going to be up there. It is going to go down. It's going to be a nasty court battle because child money going to be on the line because of this content. It's going to be, listen, it's going to be the fight for both of their lives. They both going to be fighting. He gonna have his channel where he gonna be documenting. She gonna be trying to strike his child. It's gonna be a whole mess. It's gonna be far worse than anything we've seen to date. Y'all tell me if y'all think I'm lying. It's gonna be on a whole nother tip. It's gonna be on a whole nother tip. The day it goes down between them, she gonna start by trying to guilt him into trying to get him to come back. But when it gets to a point where that doesn't work, he's gonna be like, no, I can't do it. Let's co-parent or let me take the kids. Then that's when she's gonna pull out the fangs and she's just gonna go in, and anybody gonna be able to get it. Anybody gonna be able to get it, including him. And then watch, when that time comes, he's gonna then, I feel like, be telling all the business about back when they were together and the things that she was doing and how she was treating people. He's gonna be ready to talk then. And she's gonna be trying to silence him because now he's gonna feel like, well, I don't have anything to lose, so I'm just gonna air it out. Back when we were together, she used to do this, she used to say this, we were doing this for this. He's going to tell it all, y'all. He's going to tell it all. He's going to tell it all because also him telling it all is going to be his way to garner up supports. And then those people who weren't here for her, he's going to want them to get on his side and to cover him more favorably. So it's going to be his way to create allies. But he is going to tell it all. That is what I foresee to happen in the future. That man is going to do a tell-all, and he's going to have his own channel, and he's going to do it over there. He's going to do it over there. So I'm going to see, Addison says, yep, get her for false strikes. I'm going to see how the little investigation with what I got going on bears out with the 2 strikes and kind of go accordingly. Desiree says, love your channel, showing love. Hey, thank you. Welcome. Yvonne McGowan threw up. That's a lot of disgusting things that take place over there. Charlene says she continued fixing the plate and didn't even try to cover her face. Y'all, just the thought of it all just has me it just gives me, I just can't imagine, like, how rude. And then the children are watching you do such behavior. So it's likely they'll mimic, if not already, that same type of behavior because you're not even leading by example. Rainy says she didn't even acknowledge that nasty, but oh my God, oh my goodness. Say Hey says, I subscribe. Thank you, Say Hey. Thank you. Say Hey, subscribe to my backup channel. Chic speaks on it. You can find the link in the community tab on this channel. This is my main channel. Go to my community tab and you can find the link to my backup page. Bless from Texas says she didn't even try to turn away when she sneezed. Like, who does that? I can't even imagine what that even looked like. I might try to go over there just to watch that. So was that the one is that the content from when she cooked the meatloaf? Is that? Because I just can't even imagine. Blue he said, bless you, and ate every bit. Oh my God. And drank the soupy stuff out of the bowl. Oh my goodness. I guess he like, well, hell, I'm taking your germs, your cooties in any other kind of way. So hell, it is what it is. We married. We won. Oh my God. In the words of my good friend, Father God. Adrian says, hey, everybody, I'm late. What's happening today? Adrian, it's so much. Ooh, child, it's so much. But you probably didn't caught up by now. Listen, we just trying to understand like any other day. Talking updates pertaining to these court cases, these receipts, these strikes, everything. We just trying to give updates. Catch up. Lil Paul says she just handed him the plate and he started eating. Neither one acknowledged that she sneezed all over his food. You know, sometimes they say you can just be immune to the foolishness to where it's just like, it is what it is. Like, you just used to the nonsense. You just used to it. Oh my God. Can any of y'all get used to any of that y'all see over there? I can't even get used to just doing commentary on it. Can y'all get used to it? Because it seemed like they just used to it. All of them just used to it. Makiba said, I just subbed up to the new channel. I'm ready. I love school. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So, y'all, we are the honor students. I call us the honor students because everything I do, it just comes from a place of just educating, teaching, informing. I am a lifelong learner. I have a lot of years of post secondary. We call it secondary education. Child, I got a lot of college in me. But I use that knowledge, to help people by talking to them, helping to them to understand just what the hell going on. Because sometimes people be in a state of confusion. I be in a state of confusion, but I'm like Dora Explorer. I'm trying to learn. I got my backpack on, and I'm trying to, look and try to follow the breadcrumbs to try to understand, because it's about understanding, and it's rooted in asking questions. So I encourage each and every one of you all to ask questions, to go deep, to explore. And that's what we do over here. And a lot of times people don't like for you to ask questions. They just want you to just be a sheep, to just follow along and just do as you're told. And that's not how we roll over here. We use common sense, discernment. If it don't make sense, if something ain't sounding right, we stop, we ask questions, we explore. And so that's what I do just in my just day to day, in real life. Listen, I'm trying to understand, and I come out here and I talk to you all, and I let you all into how my mind works. And it's just that I ask a lot of questions. I try to understand, because I've always been that person to want to understand, to want to know, to want to learn. Hence why I have a lot of education. And my most recent degree is a master's in clinical mental health counseling. So that is my 4th degree. I have 2 master's degrees. So that's my most recent degree, a master's in clinical mental health counseling, because I thought I wanted to be a therapist. Child, I want to have a whole practice, have folks sitting on the couch. Talk to me. I want to do family counseling. And so I decided I didn't want to do it in that type of environment. I'd rather kind of do it as I just encounter people day to day, come out on the internet and share my thoughts and opinions that are backed with just education, science. I just like to do it in this form, because to me, it's just not so overwhelming. It can be a lot when you're taking on people's energies, from a therapist client type of way. If any of you have ever gone to counseling, or if you are in that field, it's a lot. It's a lot, to be a therapist, to be a psychiatrist. I am not a psychiatrist. I am not even a therapist, because I'm not practicing. I don't have an active license to practice therapy. I have the education. I just would have to get my license activated, and I can be a therapist, but that's just not what I want to do at this season in my life. To be a psychiatrist, I would need to go back to school for maybe like another 2 years. And that would be to get my doctorate. That's pretty much the next degree that I would get. And I do not aspire to do that. I don't. But if I were to go back to school, that would be the next thing, just to get my doctorate in psychology. Psychology and clinical mental health counseling. But I don't desire to do that. I like coming on the internet, talking with you all, helping you all to try to understand what the hell going on. Because we confused, and you all help me too. I don't always have the answers, and I let that be known when I come out here on live. I don't always have the answers, but what I am good for is some damn questions. I am good for some questions, and that get us to thinking, and then we try to come up with answers, logical answers that make sense. And that's what it's about. So welcome to those of you who are new to my channel and the returning honor students. We are the honor students. We require people to rise up to our level. We do not go down to their level. Step it up. If you can't hang in our class, we are the advanced class. We're the honor students. We had a whole different schoolhouse. So for anybody who ain't on our level, listen, They got to go to that school up the street. Y'all know every community got that other school in the community that them other kids go to. They need to go on over there because it ain't no room over here if you can't keep up. And we are a no child left behind environment. But if you're gonna come over here and do the most and act like you don't want to learn and elevate yourself, then you got to we got to send you packing. So we welcome everyone, but you got to step up. You got to raise up. No child left behind, child. No child left behind. Step it up. Step it up. Desiree says she ate more than Bigfoot. Then we had to sit there and listen to her slurp the veggies, fingers all over everything. Bigfoot wishing he had more meat. Instead, he had that little bowl of soup. Oh, y'all are y'all getting all this from all of this is from the from the what the hell she made the meatloaf. This all came from the meatloaf. Listen, child, when I say I was tapped out from her yesterday, I didn't look at a damn thing sitting around him yesterday. Oh, say said tour of the rosebuds. Yeah. So have any of y'all been over there to the new channel? Is there content over there yet? Bless from Texas says sounded like he said all over my food. Kel says, I wish someone review it off YouTube. Sis is draining watching her without y'all commentary. Listen, we just trying to move in a different kind of way, Kels. But I don't know. I may come back and review it in the way I used to, but I just got to see what they say about these names. Strikes, child. Because I already got 2 on my channel. So I got listen, I got 1 in the possible. I got 1 in the possible. We playing spades. I got 1 in the possible. So I got a solid 1. They like, Sheik, you gotta take this L on this one. But we're reviewing the second one. So I'm like, okay, go ahead, review that second one. Holla at your girl. Review that second one, but holla at your girl as soon as you can. Debbie says from that live where she was cooking, it's not the same kitchen, not the same apartment. Interesting. Blue says, Lil Paul, she took the plate and put it in a bowl like a child instead of a grown man. He was slurping out the bowl. What? So what, she made some soup too? What was she slurping? Or what was he slurping? Did she make some soup? Child, I'm so confused. Listen, child. Listen, some days I don't have it in me to go on over there to that island. I don't have it in me. Some days I don't have it in me. I do the best I can over here, y'all. Don't be coming over here having no high expectations. That's how I know the rosebuds who be in my comment. Sheik, I would expect, child, I'd be the first one to tell you. Don't be coming over here having no extra high expectations. I got opinion just like everybody else. And I probably got more education more than most. But I'm still human like everybody else. So I couple my common sense and I combine it with my education. And that's how y'all get Sheik Speaks. Y'all see what the hell I did? I take this damn personality that's fueled by a lot of damn common sense. And then I take all this damn education I got and I merge the two, y'all. And this was Sheik Speaks come in at. That's how I get to where I am. This is how you get that's the formula for what y'all get from me. It ain't nothing else. Like, that's it. That's it. That is the formula. And low key is heavy on the common sense, y'all. It is really heavy on the common sense. I throw education, but this shit is heavy on the common sense. It really is. Kel said blue shirt just stuck broken weak. Yeah, he's just defeated. Y'all know, like when somebody maybe feel like they feel like defeated. Like, to me, he comes off as though he's defeated. Like, somebody who walked with their head down. Like, that's what I get from him. Lil Paul says, blue shirt says there probably won't be any left for the kids. Then they sat down and each had 2 servings. The other kids asked for the broth, and the prune said, oh, sorry. What, they ain't not they ate all whatever happened to making sure the kids eat first. Not, oh, sorry, what, it ain't no more. Oh, and you talking about adding to the family. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Lil Paul says there is no more like the cereal issue with her not saving any cereal. Like, how do you eat the last? Like, I wish I would, when it comes to food, intentionally take the last when I knew that the other, my kids didn't have theirs. It's one thing is they all ate and then there's little left and there's some for me. That's normally like how a responsible parent think. It's just like, okay, the kids, the family, they're good. It's a little bit left. Let me eat this. No, no, no. She getting hers first and they circling in the back around after like, where the cereal at? Oh, I ate it. Like what? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Apparently, I guess that's how they roll. I don't know. Is that a whole listen? We came to put Hawaii said, don't put that on us. Don't put that on us. Don't put that on that. That's how they roll. That's how they roll. Anta said raccoon washes their hands and is cleaner than Prunes. Not the raccoons. Bless up said, amen. Chic. Listen, y'all. Blue says, yep, Lil Paul, no eating as a family. The kids got what was left. Oh my God, that is so sad. That's what keeps us on her neck like that, because just to even hear that, and I didn't even witness that. Addison said that Lil Paul, he called blue shirt and she is. Oh, say hey says, really? She made 2 damn roasts. There wasn't any left for the kids. What? Y'all gonna make me have to go watch that damn. Y'all gonna make me have to go watch it when I get off this live, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Tor said, well said. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What they said, I know you effing lying. Amanda said, blue shirt just can't remember. He said his safe word and get free. Listen, y'all, okay. What's the safe word? Blue shirt, say blue shirt. Shit, say blue shirt. Y'all know how them scary movies. You be like, run, bitch, run. Like where you want them to run and they done fail. And usually y'all, it ain't us. They didn't fail. And you like, bitch, get up, run, bitch, run. Like we like blue shirt, say blue shirt, say blue shirt. What is the key? Listen, is that gonna be the safe word? Blue shirt. Blue shirt is a safe word. Oh my God. Bless us say, hey, what a shame. So sad. Jennifer said, that's why those kids should eat first. What's left will be for Prunes and blue shirt. The meat is not even enough for all of them. That is crazy. And got the nerve to put it on camera like you doing something. At least whatever the hell he made, which we don't know what it is when he cooked, it was enough for everybody. Like it was visible, like everybody, because I be looking at them healthy plates they be making for them kids. I'm like, damn, it'd be like a lot of food on the plates, at least them plates that blue shirt made. Because I was like, damn, when I was looking at number 3 plate, I'm like, damn, he got a lot of food. But at least he made enough. At least he made enough. At least he made enough. Blue says, say hey, not much. Even the broth was gone. Oh, kids, I listen. Lil Paul said there was some left, but they had 2 servants and ate all the broth in it. Mo 1961 Yancey says they both deserve each other. She cheated at least 8 times on him, plus while married. Listen, they sound like a match made in heaven to me. Beam It Up says she thinks she Tinkerbell, not Tinkerbell. The way she be prancing, I can see that too, because Tinkerbell just popped in my head, and she do like Tinkerbell. Y'all ever had them? Y'all little girls, y'all had them what's that, those jewelry, them boxes that would have the ballerina in it, and when you open it up, the ballerina pop out and she just twirling around in a circle. That's the image I just got up. That is the image. Can y'all imagine the Prune popping up out your damn jewelry box doing a damn split for you as you sift through to try to find your jewelry? I'm just saying, it's just the visual that just popped up into my mind. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just what popped up into my mind. Being said Arrested Development is what she has. Say hey, say kids should eat first or have plates made and put aside first. Right. Like this is just basic parenting. I bet you wouldn't have gone down like that with the sitter. She calls the nanny. Say hey said baby was playing with the 10-fold box with sharp edges. I saw when the baby was playing at them. at the dishwasher, and she was got an attitude when people in her comments was telling her to get the baby, and she's confused, like, well, what's wrong with him being at the dishwasher? What the hell you mean? He can smash his fingers, he can, all kinds of stuff can go wrong with him being at a an electrical machine device. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with him? Like, who is going to comfortably let their baby go and play at the dishwasher? First of all, it's dirty because dishes and things go in there. So you got all kinds of bacteria. It's getting on his hands. Then there's little, creases there where his fingers can get stuck in there. What do you mean? What's wrong with him playing with the dishwasher? He just being a baby. Lord, but you trying to sign up for another one. Okay. I wonder if them defects people saw that video. Blue says that pelvis thrusting she did near the beginning was just weird. Oh, the pelvis thrusting. Oh my goodness. Addison said, I was saying Frankie Beverly passed and I just found out. Oh, I didn't know that. When was that? And so I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know, Addison. I knew that he was kind of sick and he did his last show that was here in Atlanta. A coworker of mine had went to see him in concert, and she said it was supposed to have been his last show, but apparently for the last couple of years, the shows he's been putting on were supposed to be his last show. But she definitely said he didn't, of course they had the music there and they appreciated it, but she was like, it wasn't the same. You can tell like he wasn't able to really be performing. So it was just a matter of, him being there, I guess, trying to collect the check, child, in his last days. So I'm definitely sorry to hear that because I do like him. Angela says if he goes back to Arizona, he's definitely going to get a vasectomy. He need to. Hell, but here's the thing. As a married person, I can speak to with the vasectomy, he can't get it unless she's there to sign off on it. When you're married, and just as a woman who getting her tubes tied, your partner has to sign off. If you're married, your spouse has to sign off on it. So for a woman, if she wants to have her tubes tied, her husband needs to sign off on it. And then for a man, if he wants to have a vasectomy, the wife needs to sign off on it. So I know that. And at least living in Georgia, that is the rule. I don't know if that varies based off of the different states. You all can let me know in the comments. But in the state of Georgia, that is the law here. Lil Paul says Rose has no table manners. She just can't teach what she doesn't have herself. I agree. She ate the majority with her hands. She also put more food in her mouth before chewing and swallowing what's already in there. Wow. That sounds like a whole mess. Kel says he didn't think that first kid was his. You talking about blue shirt with baby number three? That's who he didn't think was his. Let me see. Yvonne McGowan says, yes, he does eat raw meat. Oh, child. Lil Paul says, oops, Prune. Blue says, blue shirt is narcissist too. Just sneakier about it. Yeah. Listen, anybody who can roll with the punches with her for the lengths that he has, he's not that innocent. So that's why I don't feel sorry for him. You peep him in some of the videos egging her on, telling her, say this, say that. He gives me woman vibes. That's why I started, one of the lives I did, I asked, like, does he have friends, male friends? Because he gives me vibes of a man who spends a lot of time around women and a part of women conversations. Because she was in the comments reading, and she's just reading, and he all in the background adding commentary when he's supposed to be working on putting together whatever the hell he was putting together, because let her tell it, he takes forever to put together simple things. So I couldn't help but to wonder if he's one of those type of men that don't know the difference between what's women's business versus man business. He just gets all in the mix. And that's the part is for me. So that's why I say I do not feel sorry for that big old man. Say yes, raw meat and hamburger raw. Oh my God. Bless Up says, I believe the baby has, especially when always miraculously hitting his little head. I pray it's not so, but only time would tell the older he gets. Well, if they continue to stay on the internet, we'll watch all the kids as they grow and develop. I mean, they're on camera, so you're going to see it. Jen says, always have the feeling that Bigfoot got that job before going to Hawaii. If it was that easy to get a job there like he did, more would move there. You never know. D-Fit Vegan says Adonis is not the ex-husband. The marriage was annulled. She toggles between calling him her ex-husband and her baby daddy. So I don't know, listen, either way, they got them kids together, and he claims the boys. He claims the boys. So listen, that's all I got. That's all I got. D-Fit Vegan says House has only been married 1 year. Charlene says she's roping him in, having all these babies, and he's too naive to see it. Yep. That's why I say if she get one in on him, I still don't feel sorry for him today, but I'm really not going to even feel for him if he allows her to get another one in on him. It's like, how stupid can you get? You got the whole internet yelling, run, blue shirt, run. Take your kids and run, blue shirt. You got the whole internet. And then, hell, what they say, the only reason for a good reason for divorce is what they say, infidelity. So if y'all saying he said she cheated 8 times, there you go. There you go. Say, hey, said, bless her. Both of the youngest, little blue shirt definitely has ADHD. Yes. Now, number 3, number 3, that is her through and through. Number 3 is gonna be a problem when he goes to school. When he goes to school, he is gonna be an entire problem. An entire problem. Charlene says, oh, she would give him the kids for sure. I feel like she need to. I feel like he need to take his, and Adonis need to take his, and listen, and she just gone about her business and be responsible for nobody but herself. And I don't know how much she'll fare out on that, but I think it's better for her to just be responsible for herself than any other little people, little human beings. Say, hey, said, I can't wait to see that couch in a couple of weeks. It'll be stained a mess, right? And they had a nerve to get like a light color. She knows she should have went with black. Ain't no way, but you're right. It's gonna be stained just like that community furniture down by the pool that they lounge on. It's gonna be, yep. It's gonna be a mess. She was wrong for picking that color. I wonder what went in her head to choose a light color with young children. She should have went with something like something that you can wipe down. Because ain't no way when my kids were that young, I wasn't going with nothing light. I have light furniture now, but they're big. My kids are teenagers. Ain't no damn way that at little kids like that I would have gone with when they got juice. They run around with sippy cups. Ain't no damn way. Fruit snacks. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Angel says one lady named Prune, named Queen of Vegas or something like that kept asking Blue if he remembers her from Vegas. She said his wife was so flirty and asked him, was she blocked? Wow. Says, oh, Angel, I missed that. Blue says basically the Prune page is a fan page. Someone sent her $9.99 yesterday and said they started a fan page. I think the Prune did it and had a follower send the comment. So you think she's created her own fan page because she was putting out there encouraging people to create fan pages. So I can see that. I can see her doing that, creating her own fan page. I can see that. Angel says, say, hey, it was the love where Rose went to supposedly, the live. It was a live where Rose went to supposedly take a bath. Okay. The live. Angel said, I bet Bigfoot didn't even answer her question. I bet he didn't either. I bet he didn't either. Oh, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. And we just over here trying to make it do what it do. Charlene says, yet the pasta rolls turned out video. So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look at that because, child, I cannot. Foxo say, hey, she can say, hey, Foxo, welcome. Good afternoon. Blue says the roast is what she said. Oh, Jesus. Right. Yeah, I got the update. One of the strikes was removed and one is still being researched. No, I take it back. One still stands and one still pending further investigation. The one with the thumbnail, which was the most recent strike, um, they kept that one, and then which was a thumbnail from a photo from a still pic taken from the live I reviewed. It's the craziest stuff, but she made an issue of the picture saying that I stole their picture and I'm saying bad things about her and her husband. The first strike was centered around just copyright content, but I was doing a reaction review from the content. So I'm still waiting to hear back from that one. Angel said, bless up. He looked weird after reading it about being blocked. Kept talking about other stuff. He was like, oh, snap. Serena said, hey, sis, I'm late. Hey, everyone. Hey, Serena, welcome. You all welcome. Jennifer says, exactly. Bad example for the kids. Parents are the first teacher. What they see is what they learn. Listen, this is how it goes. Foxo says, the prune is so obnoxious. Bless up, says Angel. I figured that. Serena says, I'm sub to the new channel, classmates. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Serena. Say, hey, said the floor is gross and a little hyper blue shirt was stepping barefoot all over the furniture. I think I saw a couple of stains. Child, yeah, that in 7 days and 1 week's time, that furniture gonna look like they had it for about 6 months, 6 months or even some years. Foxo said, yes, please make sure you like and subscribe. Foxo, can you put my put a link in here to my second my backup channel, please? If you can put it in the chat for me, please. I would appreciate that. And yeah, you can pull it. You can go find it, or on my community page, it's there too. But if you can just drop the link so and make it easier for if anyone wants to subscribe to that channel, and I probably can pin it too once you drop it. Angel said, bless up. That woman was desperately trying to ask him if he remembered her. Kept commenting, made me think her and him and Rose had got cozy in the club for a minute. It was very weird. Y'all say he stirred it right on over that. Serena says, so I was watching the prune. She act like country Africans and Puerto Ricans like the ones live in deep country. But with that being said, they're not nasty. The prune is. Listen, the prune, people trying to save her. She don't want to be saved. She does not want to be saved. She do not want to be saved. And I'm done. Listen, I done gave my input, and the way she responded to that is with the strikes on my channel. So I'm gonna do what it is that I do. I'm gonna do what I do. Say, hey, it says Angel, they were swirls. I bet. Who knows? Serena says, OMG, I would have given my children the better food. She is a horrible mom. Yep. Yep. No, she moves differently. Blue says, I was in education for 25 years. Elementary children have more manners and cleaner habits than I've ever seen over there. Honestly, that fall from the pedestal is going to be brutal and quite painful. Brutal and quite painful. I agree. Bless up said Angel, Bigfoot didn't want to open up a bigger can of worms by answering. I know he ignored some of my questions too, except for the one where I said, Prune, don't take that. You said that was the one. You think he was being shady on that one? You think he was being shady? Like, oh, we're going to read this one out loud. Next thing you know, he got cussed out. He didn't even say it. She cussed him out for reading a comment. Oh, my goodness. He was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna read this one out loud." Angel said, "Bless up." I saw that. I almost died laughing. He was cherry picking on the ones. He was cherry picking the ones that he wanted to speak on. Oh, let me see. One moment. Okay. 10 baths. She talking about when she got mad because he didn't want to repeat it, or highlight. She was like, you ain't gonna tell him. Listen. He like, listen, child, listen. Chill with listen. These lies can only go so deep. I can't say everything. I gotta say the ones that's halfway believable now. Oh, Kel says she treats everyone like trash, horrible personality. Just not good for the boys. Serena says what she don't realize is when they come for kids, they take them. All the blue shirt don't have no more kids with that woman. No, he do not need to have any more children with her. He does not. God willing. Charlene says, I was an elementary school teacher too. That's why my heart goes out to the kids. I thought I had heard it all. Right. Like when you know, you know. Oxo says she eats like a pit bull. Seriously. Oh, child, not a pit bull. Blue says, no, the pot roast, not the meatloaf. Oh, okay. It was pot roast. Pot roast. What's the, okay, so this, okay, pot roast. Why Swizzle says wasting our water, jump in the pool, maybe. Look, y'all, why Swizzle says she out there in Hawaii wasting their resources. He said, why Swizzle said, I'm sick of her. We sick of her. We are sick of her, child. Jennifer says, yes, water is precious, especially on a small island. Serena says, plus, if you two find out she giving false statements, her channel is finished. So if I were her, I'd leave it alone. Listen. I'm having a dialogue right now with the people right now with whatever's going on. So Lil Paul said she made soupy pot roast. That's what I'm so pot roast. I'm like, where is this soup, this liquid coming from? Help me understand. Lou Watts says most of their followers. Let me see. Why Swizzle said judge probably wants medication. Most likely dropped because out of state mediation. I'm saying judge probably wants mediation. Most likely dropped because out of state. Blue says the broth on the pot roast slur. Oh, Jesus. Angel says, why Swizzle, she irks me how she leaves the water running on full blast while washing dishes and doing her live. She clearly needs to be told how us locals don't waste our resources. So, Angie, you say you over there too. You are not here for it. You said, go now, go back where you came from. Serena says the teacher will put you in the corner, i.e. click block. Yes, listen. Act like you got some sense over here. You crazy witch says seeing her mandible bone move when she eats. Oh. Addison says, so the kids hungry and they full. And they full. Yep. The kids hungry and they're full. It should be the reverse, right? Serena says, child, blue shirt, love it, but she done emasculated him. Yes, she has. She done emasculated him so much to where he don't even, child, he probably don't even know his name. He probably blue shirt. I bet he'll respond to it if we called him that name. He'd turn around. Like he don't even know who he is. He knows who people tell him who he is. Charlene says they eat while the kids were gone to the bookstore. Say Hey says, I think Prune is taking her rosebud energy and harvesting it like a demon. Amanda says, I told Dana I am going to do a reaction page on her on YouTube as she won't get off my, oh my goodness. Why Swizzle says, Angie R, our precious water for her BS. Jen said you are or the sight of her eating is bizarre. The sight of hers eating is bizarre. Blue said kids weren't even back yet when they ate. Pink Angel says, I can't wait due to the lack of table manners and proper use of utensils. Angie R says, Bigfoot thinking the water bill is high because she takes 10 baths a day. Nah, bruh, your lady wastes water when she pretends to be cleaning while she do her lives. So you said that's why the water bill. Talk about it. Talk about it. Serena said, let's pray. 1, 2, 3, 4. But 3 handles ish. Yeah. Yeah, we can pray for the kids. But yeah, 3 be listen, 3 be sunning her, y'all. We have seen that. 3 gives her the business. Say Hey says she chooses to eat really bad when she's in bad energy on purpose. Those big teeth. So who does that? Like, why would you want to just come on camera and just show yourself intentionally in an unflattering way? Like, make it make sense. Angel R says, why Swizzle, her BS is irritating. Anna says, hey, Chic and Chat, I'm back. I had to handle some business for my kids. I will be watching the replay as well. Hey, Anna, and welcome. Handling your business. Why Swizzle said the hotel management needs to know the pool is online. Angie R. So you said the hotel management needs to know the proof is online. Oh, the hotel. You said, tell them. Amanda says she was washing the surface with a dry sponge, no cleaning product. Like, yeah, what is you doing? What is you doing? Charlene says, well, she tells her husband, she tells you her husband comes before her kids. Well, I guess she like shit. I done damn told y'all, and I'm showing y'all. It is what it is. Serena says, safe word, pineapples. She can take a vote. Oh my goodness. Safe word. What's gonna be the safe word? Pearl blue shirt. Safe word is 6 figures. Oh, 6 figures, pineapple, blue shirt. Listen, we gonna understand. Serena says, Pearl, that's a good one. 6 figures. Blue shirt, hit us with 6 figures. We gonna know that the gig is up and you ready. You ready to come to the front of the congregation and talk about it. Peggy says, were the children really at the library with the nanny while they ate all the food? Sickening. Why Swizzle said, Angie R, she is wasting our resources. Water is the most precious. Kawaii Ola equals water is life. Y'all, she don't know what that means. She probably like, oh, that's what that said. I thought y'all was talking about something else. Tor says, I am so glad I found your channel. I'm glad you found my channel too, Tor. Listen, Tor, it's been going down for a little while now. It's been going down. I've been on that family since July. As of late, I done plucked too many of the petals. So now she been coming for the channel. So listen, I'm just trying to protect myself the best way I can. And that's what I do. And y'all see, as I'm doing it, I'm not doing it in a malicious way. I'm doing it in my own lane. I'm not doing it by going over to her part of YouTube, anything pertaining to her content. I'm not doing any of that. All I do is provide commentary, and there's nothing wrong with that. So thank you, and I'm happy you found my channel. I welcome you. I welcome you. Serena says hello, hello. Lil Paul says that's Charlene. Yep, and Blue Shirt puts her in what she wants first, so the kids' needs and safeties are not addressed. Jen says that baby still can't hold his own bottle, and she had to prop it with a damn blanket. She focused on the wrong things, I say. Amanda said prunes as Blue Shirt's height confused with finances over 6 figures. You said the only thing that's hitting 6 is his height. That's the only thing that's hitting 6. Makes sense to me. Charlene says every time she yelled for Blue to come here, she opened her legs. So gross. Oh my God. Serena says, well, they walk around with the baby backpack for weeks, no interaction with the baby, no training or nothing. Angel says, let me see. Why Swizzle, she lucky she lives in Waikiki, because if she was anywhere else on the island, she would have been told by now how to act. We humble here in Hawaii. But listen, y'all trying to work with her. Angie said, we trying to work with her. Blue says, oh, that's when she said, I ain't getting no baby. CPS can get the baby when the baby was messing around the dishwasher. Yeah, that's definitely mommy of the year. Sandy Gal says, baby was put on counter while she was cutting up vegetables, and she put him beside the foil box, and he grabbed the foil box and started crying. And we all know the foil box has a blade on it. It does. Yes, it sure does. Amanda says a dishwasher detergent is let on his hands, and it could be clothes on him. Yeah, like when I seen it, it's all kinds of reasons why somebody would grab their child, the young child, and to get them away from the dishwasher. Like what? And she's sitting up here questioning people as to why it's a problem. why it's a problem. Charlene says, not in KY Chic, not Amanda says, my child play other toys, not home appliance like hers for feral keys. Yeah, you have toys, not appliances. She used to them playing with pots and pans and spoons. So she like, hell, the dishwasher can be the new toy added to the toy box. Serena says CPS is watching, so I hope she do better. Nobody wants to see children taken away, period. But Prune, you must do better. Yeah, you got to do better. Blue says no, not in Ohio. Snip, snip. So y'all saying not in Ohio, you don't have to have the spouse sign off on it. Because in Georgia, they got to be there. If you're married, if you're legally married, you got to be there to sign off. Amanda says, my child play with toys, not home appliances like her feral keys does. Anna says that Serena, if she doesn't care about cussing that lady out, she definitely don't care about CPS. No. Blue says, I absolutely love when Tosh imitates Blue Shirt. Cracks me up every time. She sounds just like him. The way he be mumbling. Oh my God. Say it with your chest, sir. Just please, can you say it one time with your chest? Say it one time. Amanda says, Dana was saying you eating freaky frog meat to Prune and wrote in lizard meat. Amanda says, Blue Shirt can't have friends. Prune will be trying to sleep with them. No friends for you? No friend, no new friend. Was that drug saying no new friends, no new friends? Serena said that Anna true. That's because they're slow to pull, but she don't think it can get real. I feel like her days are numbered as far as when it comes to her kind of throwing rocks and hiding her hands. It's just only a time. There's going to come a time where she's going to have to deal with all that negative energy that she's put out there. And I feel like she's being dealt with, but I feel like we're going to see it on a more grandest level. And when we see it play out, the only way that we'll be able to look at it as it being just karma. I mean, what other kind of way do you look at it? What other kind of way do you look at it? And I'm just waiting for that day to come because I'm tired of her. A lot of people are. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. We'll be here for it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you know when I go live to cover whatever it is that breaks. Also, make sure that you follow me on my backup channel so you're covered to kind of hear me speak if you're unable for whatever reason to hear me speak on this channel. I have that channel as well. So I'm trying to keep the content kind of separate and not cross lines with the content. So therefore I won't have any problems with that channel over there because it's different content. So please continue to follow me as we try to dissect all of this. Amanda says we all see her big belly pregnant twerking on the countertop when she was getting her kitchen done. Like, why are you on the counter? Like, when you're dealing with food, like that's a place where you want to, you just want to keep things clean. Make sure everything's sanitary. So you don't want to have children sitting on the counter. You want to make sure you wash your hands, y'all, all that basic stuff, that you want to do, but it's almost like the things that's basic and simple to us, it's not for her. Sterling says Arizona don't need spousal approval for snips. Okay, well there you go. Y'all get the word out to her get the word out to Blue Shirt because in Georgia you have to sign off. Let's see what else someone says. Say Hey said, Little Paul, by the time she leaves, she will totally bash the island. That's what she does and has. Every state she's been except Las Vegas has prostitution is legal there. Blue said, Well, I didn't sign anything when the now ex did the snip. So yeah, here, Georgia, you got to sign off. You got to sign off. Um, Say Hey said, you're right. She's obsessed with social media. That's why she neglects her responsibility. Well, she said that I've heard her say, when people asked her one time on her live, why she's always on live or whatever, and she told them that she was addicted to them and she's addicted to being online. Like that's what she said. So I literally heard her say that it's an addiction for her, and the way she carries on, it's like it's an addiction. Yeah. Little Serena says, I'm taking up collections. We must get the Prune fixed. No more kids. Yeah, it's I think he needs to be protecting himself. That's all I'm gonna say. He needs to be protecting himself, however that looks. I don't know. It's just like some moments I'm like, okay, he seems like, he's trying to maybe make some moves. We're thinking like he's plotting, he's planning his great escape. And then there's those times when he do stuff that has me to believe that nah, he's still lost in the sauce and he ain't doing nothing and he's still looking delusional. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just know that I don't feel sorry for him. Um, because he's too old for this, and he's a man, and I can't tell you how to move as a man. And like, sir, call your daddy. You got a damn daddy. Everybody ain't got one. You got one. So call your daddy. I'm assuming, he's still around his father, but call him and seek guidance, because he's blue shirt acting like he don't know what manhood looks like. And he got an older brother. He got a younger brother. Hell, y'all get on a three-way conversation and try to understand. It's only so much you can do. Serena says, Chic, I'm excited for the new channel. I'm all in on the workouts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited about the new channel. It's something different. So it's definitely a breath of fresh air to cover something different on YouTube. Like, aside from all of this. And then, I have my workout videos. But as far as like my commentary, it is refreshing to talk about other things. And thank you, Virtuous Woman, for dropping. This is my Virtuous just dropped the link to, let me see, pin, replace this pin message. Hold on. I was trying to see if I can. It's not letting me do it. I was trying to pin the message, but thank you for dropping that. Yes, I'm excited about covering additional content outside of the Prune and the blue shirt and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it will be refreshing to talk about other things. Pearl says, I love your coverage, G. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for the support and continuing to show up for me. Serena says, well, she likes for people to pay for all of her crap. So it was just a suggestion. Say Hey said they tried to pop up subs to 110 million yesterday. It didn't happen. So she'll buy more. Yeah, I did see what they're trying to, with growing the channel and things like that. I mean, that's fine, but I just feel like she can do whatever she does without trying to take down other people's channels, especially when people aren't coming for her like that, because clearly they're not they hadn't been coming for her in the way that she's been coming for other people. So listen, I like to say God don't like ugly, so he's going to deal with her accordingly. He deals with all of us accordingly. And I feel like it was just time for me to go ahead and get the second page going. Just to this all, I believe things happen for a reason. And this has pushed me to transition into other topics on this platform, starting with creating a new channel. So definitely it's only up from here. Definitely it's only up from here. So yeah, we're going to continue to grow. You all keep showing up. I am going to keep delivering, period. Serena says she paid for her subs to come on. Math ain't matching, but she could have done a lot with it, but she might straight up destroyed her brand. Yeah, I think she's messed her brand up. I think she's definitely messed her brand up, and she's mad. So she's trying to find fault into, she's trying to point the finger. And versus, it needs to come back to herself, but she too slow to realize that, or she doesn't want to realize that. She's in denial. Serena says somebody needs to send them some salt, because I swear they always babbling a pot they don't look like they enjoy. Why Swizzle say he may know much local girls like white boys, vice versa. Nikisha says she also unclogged the baby's nose with her mouth when he had a stuffy nose. Listen, she like, ain't nobody she like, listen, ain't nobody got time to be buying no nose blowers or anything like that to suction out. We finna do. Oh, the way that woman moves, the way she moves, the way she moves, the way she moves is like no other. It's like no other. It's like no other. But listen, what do you do? What do you do? You can lead them to the water, child. So y'all, I am trying to lead. I'm trying to lead y'all to positive directions. And Highly Favored says his blue shirt and only child. Is there anything on his immediate family besides mom and pa? Nope. He has two brothers. He's a middle child. If you look through my content, I reviewed a video with the Prune and mother-in-law, and they were talking about blue shirt and him as a child. He's a middle child. He has two brothers. Believe both brothers are married. They have their families that have children and they have children. So no, he has people he can turn to. He has a support system. Now, she may not have one because of the bridges she may have burned, but he has a support system. Why Swizzle say it's not a thing in Hawaii, liquid paper nails. He said, oh, okay. He said, that's not a thing here. You don't know where that came from. It ain't a thing here. Serena says, just so everyone knows, a person on here that says Serena, only not me. If it's a real person, my apologies, but these statements aren't mine. Listen, it's a lot. I want to just come in. We've been on here for 3 hours. So I want to tap in. I may come back later. Maybe on this channel or the other channel. I might show some more love on my new channel this evening, and find something else to talk about over there, because I'm trying to build that platform up. This platform, we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you who have shown me any type of support on this platform to get me to where I am today. I am forever grateful. I thank you. I thank you for those of you who have gone over and subscribed to my new backup channel. The link is in this chat for my backup channel. You can also find it on the community page. It's Chic Speaks on it. So make sure you follow me, but I will be covering other people, just other types of content on that channel. So don't want to miss out on anything. Make sure you have that like button hit DFit says, I think Blue Shirt fears the Prune for whatever reason. Prune doesn't give him enough alone time to escape. He's like a white slave waiting for master to leave. Thank you. Thank you. Bless up for the hearts. Thank you. Highly Favored says, great teacher, great class. Says, thank you, Sheik. Thank you. Thank you. I thank each and every one of you. Listen, DFit Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, we've talked about it. Yes, yes, yes. So you all definitely continue to keep the comments coming on the video. If you came in late, catch the replay, be part of the replay gang. Make sure you have the notification bell hit. Welcome to any of you who are new subscribers today, and any of you who decided to come out the bushes today. See, we don't bite. We are friendly over here, as you can see. And yeah, just look out for my content. Please support me on my new platform as I grow that platform to be just as great as this platform, because this is a wonderful, awesome platform. I love it. I love it. And I just want my second backup page to be just as successful. And I just want to grow both platforms. So with my backup channel, that's road to 1,000 subscribers. So I need to get the the subscriber numbers up and get the watch hours up. So therefore we can too have that channel monetized as well. And we can toggle between the two. One monkey don't stop no show, right? One monkey don't stop no show. Remember, yes, Blues, yes, today is 9/11. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, actually I have a family member's birthday who's today on this day. So yes, today is 9/11. Reflect on that day. Serena says, thank you, Sheik. See you next time, classmates. Much love. Thank you. I am Sheik from Sheik Speaks, and I will catch you on the next broadcast. Peace. I have 2 channels, by the way. Sheik, so you have 3 channels? Nope, I have 2. Just this channel, Sheik Speaks, and my new channel, Sheik Speaks on it. So you can find the link in this chat. Scroll back up and you'll find a link, or you can go to my community page. So I will catch you all on the next live, whether it's on this channel or my new channel. So make sure you're subscribed to both channels. I am Sheik. Peace. Have a good rest of your day. Happy Wednesday.